Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. Welcome to Zelda Speedruns. I'm Shannon Bread, and I'm your host today for the Majora's Mask Randomizer Qualifier 13, the unlucky 13. I wonder how this seed's gonna go. So, in the commentary box with me today, I have Tony Bigblind, one of the tournament runners. How you doing, Tony?
I'm not doing too bad. Finished up with all my 7 qualifier races, so thought I'd come join on the commentary booth for at least one, maybe more of the qualifiers. We'll just see how the rest of them shake out, I guess. But not doing too bad. How about
We've got about
yourself?
3 qualifiers left. Yeah, I'm good. I might have totally forgot about this restream until last second, but I'm here. Nailed it. Woohoo! Yeah, so we've got about 3 qualifiers left now. So 14, 15, and 16. So, very exciting. And of course, our 2 lovely trackers in the tracker cages. We've got Shawnor, Roosevelt, and Saberstorm. And our 4 lovely racers, we've got KT Bean, Skyward, Rotinder Dozy, and Exodus. If you have been looking at the MMR standings, you'll find that all 4 of these runners are actually very high on the standings, Exodus being seed 1, actually. So it's nice to see him on Restream today. But
Yeah, should be a great
well,
match overall, especially with Exodus here. Expect to see some very high level gameplay today.
by all 4 of these runners, to be honest, they've all been doing very well this tournament, so I'm actually very excited to see how this plays out.
Have you enjoyed any particular mask start?
I love, honestly, Zora Start's my favorite.
Yeah, that's fair. It's a
reasonable
take.
We haven't had that many FD starts in the later qualifiers, I've noticed. That's what I want to see. I want to see an FD start on this qualifier.
I feel like at least like 3 or 4 of the ones that I played in were Goron, it feels like.
Yeah. I remember at the beginning we had a few FD starts, but we've barely had any since. So I mean, this is gonna be pretty wild.
The thing is about FD start though, it just ends up, just being a normal, more like S4-esque opener in the end.
Yeah.
Even with Deku, like, you can make the decision to go outside, and then enter Observatory through the flower, but, FD is just a nice tool late game, really.
Yeah. Are there any hints that you want to see today?
Any hints? I mean, what haven't we really had yet? I haven't seen or played in Goron Race. Not that I'm wishing that for runners. I hate Goron Race.
I think we did have that one in one of the earlier qualifiers.
I didn't play in it at the very least. I would have remembered having to do Goron Race.
I want to see beavers.
That's fair, yeah. But
we did have the Fisherman's game yesterday, so.
Oh.
Ooh, Bunny Hood.
Runners are off though, so good luck, have fun to everyone playing in the qualifier. We did have a Bunny Hood on the clock tower.
It is Zora Start.
We don't. That is exciting. I know I like to do a really spicy opener of rushing PFE and Pinnacle Rock whenever I have Zora start, or at least that's what I did for my 1 Zora qualifier. So I'm really excited to see if any of our runners decide to do that today, or if we're just going to see some more traditional Clocktown Termina Field stuff to start.
So Cafe is dead, we've been told by chat. Thank you, chat.
Yes, it was a heart piece and a bomb chew. Seems like all of our runners, though, are deciding to go. I was gonna say all of our runners were deciding to go north, but Katie is going night 1 right off the bat after grabbing that ferry.
That is an old S4 strat, isn't it? Like, you don't see that strat in S5 at all to go to night 1 straight away.
No, I think a lot of people are. I think a lot of people are just get really scared, isolating the really awkward to time. Sometimes, room key check.
Yeah, so land title deed on Zora, Clocktown Ferry. Oh, Human Ferry was land title deed, oops. Yes. Hey, it was 50%, right?
Oh man, 2 silver rupees pretty early in the seed. One
You got
on
hints?
transformation.
West
Ooh,
Clocktown,
that's a good
Foolish.
hint.
Romani Ranch, Ocean Spider House. I didn't see that last hint.
I also didn't see the last hint.
Okay, so Romani Ranch Waff. Are we gonna get required lemons? Yeah, boy.
Ooh.
West
Required
Clocktown
lemons?
Foolish is nice.
Required lemons always could be nice. Oh, East Clocktown Wath is what I'm seeing in the chat. Thank you. East Clocktown Wath, I mean, whatever, I guess. Pretty cool.
Oh, East Clocktown's Way of the Hero? What?
Okay.
Oh my god.
Real shocker there. That's never happened before. Alright, seems like Skyward is opting into really early Dodongos. Seems like Broad is going really early south.
So, Mirror Shield in East Clocktown. Love to see it.
Could easily be our Wath already.
The problem is with East Clocktown is that there's just so many checks in East Clocktown that you can't just go, okay, that's the check, because there's probably at least one more, right? At least one.
Probably, yeah. Did anyone see the peek into the Bomber Kid sewer that Exodus just did?
Dampé's dead. May he rest in peace.
Looked like a dead chest. Alright, sounds good.
Why couldn't we have Dampé on Qualifier 13? I feel like that would have been very fitting.
Guess that would make sense.
Oh, Grog is dead! No!
No! Deku Mask on Observatory. Observatory opener pays off at least slightly, although you're not really doing much with Deku this early in the opener after you've already done Observatory, so it's just kind of a nice tool to have for your first time going Swamp.
Oh, Beavers is dead too!
Hearing a Pinnacle Rock Foolish from the chat.
Alright.
The 2 checks you named that you wanted to see.
I know. Bruh. Okay, fine, I want Ranch Sisters then. Come on, I haven't got many options left now. Okay, that is a nice Deku mask.
Yeah, it's nice, but...
Ooh, sword upgrade on Ranch Tingle.
There was another foolish hint on Observatory. I don't know if that was the Pinnacle Rock hint again, or...
Snowhead Temple Foolish. Is that Foolish, or Foolish for the song?
It was just Foolish.
Okay.
Yeah, well, it definitely wasn't orange, so...
Cool. So we're just missing one Waff, right?
Yeah, 1 Wath, and then, of course, 4 always hints.
3 always hints. Ocean Spider House, Dampé, and Beavers. And 1
right, I completely forgot Beavers wasn't sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah. Money on Postman? Alright.
We've had a lot of silver. We've had 2 silver rupees already. 1 on Guru Guru, and then 1 on Transformation Fairy. So, definitely going to be an easy bank 1 for all our runners here. As long as you make enough deposits, of course.
Of course.
So, unfortunately, no one going west. So, we're not going to get to see anything super spicy. I guess, though, it would be unfortunate for anyone to go west, depending on where that Pinnacle Rock hint ended up being. I don't know which Gossip Stone it was, but if you do not catch that Pinnacle Rock hint before rushing out west, you might waste a good couple minutes there.
Those are the sometimes hint, Gorman.
Yes, sound check is dead, I believe, for a bow. Seemed like it was some upgrade. Yeah, bow not required. Yes.
Okay. Yep, so we are now just missing 3 always 1 Waff.
Okay, so the Pinnacle Rock hint was down near Ranch. So yeah, there's a good chance if you just rush west here, you just miss the Pinnacle Rock hint. So probably it's a good thing none of our runners ended up doing that. Unless the second copy is, I guess, in Great Bay Coast.
Gorman is
so,
sound check. Romani mask.
Yes. Using the Romani's mask in the bar. Playing some tunes. Fortunately, hear any lovely music today. Other than the rest stuff, of course. We do have a razor sword on Tingle. I didn't notice that earlier, but that is a nice weapon upgrade. We're not going to have to do Kokiri Sword Majora today. Oh man, we're seeing Broat go Southern Swamp real early, going all the way into the grotto in the back. Unfortunately, does not have the Deku Mask to extend the play, but it will be rewarded with a big gilded chest.
What's he got?
Great Fairy Sword.
So definitely no Kokiri Majora today.
Yeah, definitely not there, yes. We're gonna have our best normal sword upgrade. Only thing better could be FD. Oh, am I ahead? Alright.
Yeah, Tony's ahead by like a few seconds.
I'll refresh. If that doesn't work, I'll just hold off on saying it.
Yeah, you were ahead of me by like 2 seconds. I was like,
interesting.
Excuse me?
No, I'm just predictive. I just knew.
Vanilla Bomber's Notebook.
Dude, yes!
I love it.
Really rewarded for Bomber's Kid this seed, but really no one is going to be skipping Bomber Kids this seed, so...
I love it.
Oh man, wow, okay, so Broat decides to go south, and then immediately go west. Broat is really pushing off doing anything in Clocktown.
He's playing pretty aggressively, isn't he? It's interesting. Has he got his Pinnacle Rock Hand? Because he doesn't have it on his tracker.
He went down to Ranch already.
Okay. That's okay then, that's not so bad.
Yeah, probably, I imagine either gonna go Pirate's Fortress exterior and then leave, or just go straight for Zora Hall. Yeah. Skipping a lot of Zora Cape.
Well, he can also peek Clifford as well.
Yes, this is true. Get another Gossip Stone if you decide to go to Pirate's Fortress exterior as well.
The hints here without having to push Ranch could be beneficial to him.
Very true. Sword School not giving us anything, just some bomb chews. I think we're seeing Katie do our first old lady save. Because they went night 1 extremely early in this seed.
Ooh, big money. Thanks,
so
Granny.
much money! That is now like $400 we've just kind of seen from big rupees alone.
Yep, so we're getting a Clifford peek here.
I won't be able to tell what that is. Oh,
that's a heart piece.
Heart piece is easy enough to see.
Pinnacle Rock is foolish right outside of Pinnacle Rock. How convenient is that?
Truly, yeah, so anyone that rushes west this seed gets bailed out in the best of ways.
Unless they go to Pinnacle Rock straight from the owl.
That's true.
Like I do.
I know, I did that in the last seed I played, only because I knew it was Wath.
Yeah.
Usually I like to come Pirate's Fortress first, and then get caught
has something.
out.
Well, we got a bottle. There's
First
our lab fish. Yep.
There's our lab fish and our Kome heal.
Yep.
And the one Deku Palace chest if we end up.
Looks like another chest.
Hook shot.
It's a small chest. Moon's here.
I'm curious why you wouldn't do that chest first and then go to the one in the back. I can't imagine doing it this way is any faster.
I always go to the sewer chest first, only because it's just natural for me. But I know people go to it last because they open the sewers first.
Yeah, so exactly.
So in this scenario, you don't have Goron, right?
Right.
So you're not going to go to the sewer chest last because, you know, you're not opening the sewer.
Right. But going to sewer chest second feels very strange to me. It feels like you either do it first or you do it last.
Yeah.
It feels, I don't know if it's actually slower to do it second, but it feels slower to do it second.
Yeah, I understand that.
But yes, Swamp title deeds. Now we have 2 of the title deeds already. Swamp title deed probably... It could be good toilet paper. It's not that far out of the way in Pirates Fortress Exterior. Well... No, land title deed is literally free, though.
Yep.
Land title deed is way better toilet paper, unless we don't find a bow this cycle.
Blue
Oh wait, we also have Moon's here. You know, if we find a bow, we could be looking at scrub relocation. We have everything for it except the bow and the wallet.
I love it.
Always down for a little bit of scrub relocation in these seeds. Spice it up a bit.
Wouldn't be the first time I've rolled one. I swear Sky actually yelled at me for rolling a scrub relocation recently. Just for practice. And I was like,
well, maybe it'll be good practice for this seed. Exactly. Alright. Our runners are now just kind of doing stuff we've already seen from other runners, so it might be a bit of time before we see anyone do anything new. I imagine the next new checks we'll see is once somebody ends up going Southern Swamp, maybe for Woods, or once somebody goes to Deku Palace. Until then, we're probably just going to be seeing runners.
I think from what I can see right now, I don't know if Brot is going to be aggressive enough to just skip Bomb Granny and go straight to the Woods. Because he's got the bottle, he's just getting Deku Mask now. He could, even while he's waiting for Bomb Granny, push Deku Palace.
That would be a really interesting night 1 time waster for sure.
Yeah,
I can't imagine there's never a seed that you want to skip Bomb Granny unless you have, like, maybe the North Clocktown Foolish, but then you still have to think about the bomb bag, the bigger bomb bag. I think that's right, from the bomb shop that the Granny delivers.
But West Clocktown's Foolish, so really, in this situation,
you're really just missing out on Granny.
Yeah, which we know isn't anything anyway. But we are getting... Ooh, Garo Mask on Tingle in the swamp.
That's a nice find. It's not really useful right now, so it doesn't really put you ahead of anything, but definitely need it.
Thank you, Saber, for pointing out Seahorses was dead. So, 4 always hints out of 6 now.
Yes. Just missing 1 Wath and 2 always. Maybe we'll find one of them in the back of Southern Swamp, near the woods. Other than that, don't really have a lot of hints available unless you want to go ranch.
We are getting a cape push here, which Broke didn't do.
Okay, so we will be seeing something new.
We got a big
Skyward.
chest.
And I just noticed Katie did Katie is currently in the process of doing a save scum for this land title deed to use as toilet paper later if they get nothing good now.
Lights in Zora Cape. Underwater chest.
A nice find, and not too far out of the way for any of our runners. You pretty much grab that chest every time you go to Zora Hall, so...
Ooh! That was bow on land title deed.
Not gonna be save scumming away the bow. So, you know, I'm just saying it now. If we get the wallet, scrub relocation on the table.
I mean, those lights are Sphere Zero. That's...
Those are Sphere Zero lights. Pretty interesting indeed.
So we are getting a swamp push here, but it's interesting that Katie does not have a bottle, so...
Yeah, the bottle that we found so far was in Pirates Fortress Exterior. So just going to be able to get the 2 chests here for Katie. Maybe they'll get bailed out. You know, you could even get Mega bailed out with a red potion, but very unlikely. First chest doesn't have anything. Vanilla red potion right here.
Yep, everyone does indeed have the time loss book. Perks of it being vanilla, huh?
Yeah, I mean, perks of it being vanilla and Sphere Zero, so. Sphere Zero vanilla Bomber's Notebook. Pretty fun. Everyone's gonna be getting that. we are seeing our first Deku Playground from Skyward, I believe.
Yep. Ooh, magic on Kotaki. Kotaki, right?
Yes, yeah.
Nailed it.
Magic.
I'm getting there.
Magic on Kotake. That does put lights into play. Unfortunately, not able to get up to Shrine or anything just yet. But
Shrine? Shrine? Absolutely,
Shrine.
everybody needs to go to the Shrine.
Of course, of course.
Everyone needs to learn their lesson. Don't skip Shrine. Once it's in logic, go for Shrine.
I mean, Shrine's a pretty good place.
I mean, the last two qualifiers, if people have not learned their lesson, it's their own fault.
That's me.
Surely
I'm
they
well
won't put it
aware.
off.
Surely. Alright, Deku Playground ended up only being for $20.
Yeah, at least get your money back.
That's true. And more. I guess you double your money.
Yep.
Easy 100% returns. Katie grabbing their Great Fairy Sword, also unable to extend the Southern Swamp into Deku Palace, but we are now seeing Broat get their Deku Mask. Well, I guess they got their Deku Mask earlier, so now we have 3 different people with it. Soon we'll be seeing a Deku Palace, potentially as a Night 3 time waster for either Exodus or Skyward. It's a really good Night 3 time waster, as long as you're willing to gamble on the one chest in the Bean Man Grotto not being good, since they don't have a bottle yet.
Or Hook, yeah.
Yeah, that can definitely be punishing if they have to go back for that chest later on, but, you know, we'll just have to wait and see, really.
I mean, if they push PFE, which I assume they will by the end of this first cycle, they'll get the bottle. It's not an issue.
Yeah,
because if you have a Zora start, you're gonna push West on your first cycle. It'd be dumb not to. Really.
Well,
unless you're section and you go to day 3 straight away, but, yeah.
I'm just curious whether you decide to do Deku Palace first, or you decide to do Pirate's Fortress Exterior first in Skyward and Exodus's position. I think personally I would rather do Deku Palace and just take the gamble. Just because, like, maybe in Deku Palace or Woodfall, you know, you find, realistically, you find, like, Goron or Hookshot just to make your Pirate's Fortress play a lot better.
Yeah, if it was me, though, I would have pushed West, only because of density. At this early, you need as many items as you can.
I mean, I guess, yeah. I guess it is more dense. I don't know. I'd need to know the timing on how long it takes to do both of these areas, but, like, you could also argue that, like, you know, Pirate's Fortress is not progression while this is. And also, we got a wallet on Horse Race, which means drug relocation on the table.
Icero's on Bean Daddy.
And I'm assuming because Broat did not get the chest, that it's not necessary, and doing the gamble would have been fine for both of our runners. I imagine that's what Exodus is planning on doing now. Day 2 Woods into Deku Palace, potentially just straight on Night 3.
I mean, it makes sense. That's what most people would do, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like you need the red potion straight away.
No, you don't need it. I'm curious. I know some people... I know I've definitely put off Day 2 Woods because I didn't have a bottle in the past.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Me too.
So, I'm actually curious whether Exodus goes ahead and does it, or just does Deku Palace here, but...
Goron Race is dead.
Oh, we got that hit? Nice.
Yep. Zora Cape is Way of the Hero. Shock. Wow.
Oh yeah, we did find lights there. Alright. So, just one always hint we're missing out on now?
Yep.
First song! Big healing!
Healing, oh boy.
I mean, it lets us get something like Kamaro done first cycle once we go Night 3.
As long as
Because
people
we're gonna have
remember
to wait
do
for
Kamara.
midnight anyways.
As long as people remember to do Kamara this time.
Yeah, I
Remember
know
to
it's
do
a really
Kamara and
easy
do
thing to
Shine.
think about. Alright, we're also seeing Exodus go for Save Scumming the Land Title Deed. Of course, as we know from Katie, the Land Title Deed is going to be giving us our bow, so we won't be seeing any resets coming through.
I'm so sad that Lemons was foolish in a Waff location. That's so sad.
Very unfortunate. We're not gonna be growing up any chicks today.
Are we gonna be getting the dog gamba though? Ooh, wait, here's our possible Waff.
Oh, true.
Although it
We
looks
do
like a
have
small
ranch
cat.
wasp, huh? I mean, could be like
Let
a
it to mama.
Roomkey. Oh, did
Please
we?
let it
Did
be
it?
Let It to Mama. That'd be so funny. Oh
Did
no,
we
it's a big
find?
chest.
Did we find our last always in ranch yet? Has Katie
No.
found it? Okay.
No.
Is that a big chest? That looks small. It was small.
Ocean title deed. Okay. So that
Another.
could be Waff.
We are one title deed away from getting all of them.
And one of them is already Waff.
True.
Because of the bow.
Yeah. One of them is required for bow, unless there's another bow out there somewhere. Could easily be somewhere else.
Could be the like for all we know, because nobody's checked it.
I imagine it's going to be a good while before we see people go back for the like based on how much other stuff is out there in the world right now.
I guess the only reason why I'd put... Ooh! There's the Goron.
Okay. Well, this is a very sad day for anyone wanting scrub relocation. Scrub relocation not on the table anymore.
Yeah, the only reason why anyone will push like early is because of the Cape Waff. But Cape Waff is in Ranch anyway. So it wouldn't be till day 3, unless they go push it because they're trying to kill time on day 3.
And I just want to point out as well, you know, we're only missing minimum 3 items, max 5, before the siege just over? Right?
Yeah.
Fire arrows, hook shot, and then song items? We have everything else, so... And how many... Oh no, we already have a song item. I completely forgot about Mirror Shield. We could just be missing 2 items. One of them's in Ranch. Well, and who knows where the other one is, but... Oh, no. We do still need at least 1 song item. God, I'm going insane.
Don't forget, the Ranch Waff could be for Keg.
Yeah.
Song.
Yes. So we need either 3 or 4 items, and Ranch is one of them, realistically.
I mean, you know what would be
2
funny?
and
If
3?
the Ocean title deed led to Keg, which led to the Romani Ranch Waff.
That would be funny. Although at that point you wouldn't know.
Oh, there's the Keg. Never mind. Found the Keg. It's in East Clocktown.
Oh wait, where was the Keg? Honey
and Darling.
Wow. Okay, reanalyzing the seed. We need fire arrows, hook shot, maybe captain's hat, right? One of them is in Ranch, definitely. Or not directly in Ranch, but leads from Ranch. So really, like, we are not... If we just find, like, 1 major item, could easily be very close to being done.
Imagine if the song in Ranch is Storms.
I mean, that would suck, but...
Pamela Speed.
It could be for Pamela, yeah. I mean, at that point, a Waff Storms would have to be for Pamela, but it could also just be, like, the Waff is Dog Race.
Yeah. Or the Ocean title deed.
Yeah, or the Ocean title deed. Both very valid Waff. I mean,
or it could
you know,
be the
anything
Ranch Sisters. The Ranch Sisters could still be hiding.
I have heard that a Waff hint cannot point to an always check.
But it could still be hinted anyway.
Yeah, it could be hinted anyways, but it wouldn't be our Waff.
And plus, Crimea's classed as Termina Field anyway, right?
Oh,
or Milk Road. Or it's Milk Road, right?
I don't
Wait,
know.
where
I mean,
does the
she
check
gives you.
finish?
It finishes right outside. It finishes in Termina.
Yeah, so I think it's classed as a terminal field check because
Interesting.
that's where you get the item, whereas Aliens is Romani Ranch.
Yeah, I guess I wouldn't have thought of it that way, but that makes sense. If that's how stuff is classed, this makes sense.
If I remember correctly, I'm based on thinking, just imagining an item check, right? Moon's Tier, perfect example. Moon's Tier, you trigger it from East Clocktown, but you receive it as classed as Termina Field. Because the item get is in Termina Field, not East Clocktown. So...
I'm sorry, what item what are you...
Moon's Tier.
Moon's... You mean turning in Moon's Tier? Or
No,
like...
the Moon's Tier check, so... When you're in the observatory, it's classed as East Clocktown.
Oh, the observatory is classed as East Clocktown? That's wild to me.
But then the Moon's Tier is classed as Termina Field because you get it in Termina Field, in the load zone. So, Premiere, I assume, would be the same situation. You trigger it in a different area, aka the ranch, but the check is classed as Termina Field because that's where you receive the bottle.
Sure, makes no sense.
Anyway.
Alright. I mean, nothing. We haven't missed much. Alright, we're seeing our first lab fish. We saw our first town archery. Exodus and Skyward on their way to getting Goron Mask. Both of them already grabbed ice arrows. So, we haven't missed much.
Yeah, back to Rand. Yes. So, Postman's Freedom, another version. Postman's Freedom is triggered in West Clocktown, but the check is classed as East Clocktown because that's where you receive the item. Aha.
Indeed. Ooh, we gonna get we're saving Macau.
Yeah.
I'm gonna save Macau. And now...
my cow or me cow? Moo.
Time to say... yeah, sorry, guys. I gotta go. I gotta go save my cow. I'm currently in the middle of the road, guys. I gotta get out of here. Interesting to see when all of the runners are right now. Only way to word that question. Exodus using Deku Palace Woodfall as the night 3 time waster. Skyward still on day 2 or night 2? Night 2?
That's day 2.
Day 2. I imagine the only reasoning there is because you want to save Ranch because it's Wath? Maybe you're hunting for stuff to do Ranch. Where was the keg again? Oh, right. Keg was on Honey and Darling. So it's better to just save Ranch for next cycle even, especially because we got the Goron Mask now. I would say Broat and Exodus are both in pretty good spots here. Oh, I guess that's as long as Exodus does Honey and Darling, which they can't do anymore, so never mind, actually. Skipping out on day 3 Honey and Darling there is rough. Oh, they might have actually... No, they didn't have a great time to do it. I don't know when, I don't know if they double timed before or after getting the bow, but... There's a chance they couldn't have even done it in the first place. They might have been on night 3 already.
We are getting a Cape Grotto check, which I don't think we've had.
No, we haven't. No bombs yet, and this is the first Goron Mask, so...
Ooh, hello.
Keaton Mask.
Love it. Love it. Keaton in the Wath area. Yeah.
A nice quiz. Never hurt nobody.
Unless you don't do it and it's Wath, then it will hurt you.
It hurts everyone.
Keaton actually hurts everybody. There's light arrows for Broat. Ooh, we are getting a like check. See, this is what I said. It's a good time waster for night 3, is like.
That is true, yeah. If you're running out on time, you're doing Zor Cape, Zor Hall, might as well come over to like.
That's the cow mask. Oh my god.
Well,
what's that the cow mask?
I don't know. But Katie isn't getting it, so I can't imagine it's any good.
I'm waiting for captains to also be in East Clocktown.
I don't know. Captains also East Clocktown would be really silly. I don't even know where it would be at this point. I guess like,
I didn't see the
couples?
boat archery hint.
I didn't either. If it might have been Zora Cape, if after like Katie went Zora Cape, because it's the only time anyone's seen that hint so far.
Ooh, we are getting an Evan check. And we are getting Road to Akana.
Both of these things make sense. Although, you'd rather not go Road to Akana. I'm surprised to see Road to Akana over going north. Maybe Skyward's trying to save a north play for Night 3, but might be rewarded here.
Nope. Nope.
Nope. No reward there. Maybe if you could use Great Fairy Sword while you're using Giant's Mask, that'd be really funny to beat up Twin Mold with, but I'm kind of surprised nobody has gone north yet. I imagine we'll be seeing Broke go north for Night 3 Time Waster. And maybe Exodus will start Cycle 2 with going north? I don't know, tough to say. But, oh, nah, Exodus is probably going west immediately because for the Zora Cape Wath.
I think you're good at the moment, Shauna.
Oh. Let's see. Was that Big Gilded on the Night 3 Clock Tower? Maybe?
I mean, could be if we... Was that Moon's Tier? It is in Logic.
Yeah, we do have... Oh, you know what, though? If somebody turned in the Moon's Tier already, I don't know if they can get it anymore if you also turn in Land Title Deed.
Yeah.
So... That's, I always hate that scenario so much. I'm always a little, like, if... I know in this seed, I don't remember where Moon's Tier was, but getting Land Title Deed so early definitely makes you hesitate wanting to turn in Moon's Tier for that exact purpose. Or for that exact reason.
Skyward getting the keg.
And our first Kamaro healing check from Exodus.
Postman's hat. Interesting.
Is alive, funnily enough, even though we have that West Clocktown Foolish, only place without a post box, so... Postman's hat, still good. We are also gonna get to see our first Kome heal from Brote. And most likely Exodus will be showing us...
Ooh, we're getting a north push from Skyward.
We found the Lemon's Mask.
Sad. It's dead.
Indeed. And both Exodus and Cody will be going to the Clock Tower roof since they were already in the final hours. Really good to see Skyward pushing north though. Some new checks for sure.
New Wave Bossa Nova on Skullkid.
That's a fine grab there. Again, not really can't do the dungeon till we find Hookshot, but then once you do, you can actually just complete the whole thing. Fire arrows logically needed, but not necessary.
KT Bean and Exodus holding hands at Skullkid.
Yes. Now, unfortunately for Skyward, and I assume most of our runners going north here, we will not be having bombs for the north trip. What did Broke get?
Oh, it was Kamara Mask, but then I realized West Clocktown's dead, so...
Yep.
Never mind.
Not needed there. So, really... You know, you could check the scrub here. Oh, Swamp Title Deed turn in as well in this scenario. If Skyward, does Skyward have it? Where was Swamp Title Deed?
Bottle of gold dust on...
Expensive gold dust.
200 rupee.
And unfortunately for, I think, oh no, Katie... Yeah, unfortunately for both Katie and Exodus, neither of them at the moment can do Day 1 Ranch. Exodus missing that powder keg from Honey and Darling, And Katie not yet going Woodfall for the Goron mask. Elegy on the Goron child.
Again,
I'm
not even surprised by early elegies anymore.
No, yeah, I mean, there's really nothing to even think about at this point. Alright, don't really know where Skyward's going, maybe just forgetting that they don't have fire arrows, but...
Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you for the raid, Fox. Welcome in.
Currently watching Qualifier number 13, as you may have noticed, but, 37 minutes in, on the restream at least, we have seen everything except for fire arrows, hookshot, and captain's hat, with our only unfulfilled wath being Romani's ranch. We have found Goron and Keg, and also the dog roof chest was an ocean title deed that no one has been able to fulfill yet because we don't have hookshot. So we could be, looking at a couple very fast finishes based on where these final items are and how the song layout is. But yeah. Anything else to add there? I feel like that sums up a lot of what we've seen so far today.
No, that's about right.
And whoever said it earlier was right. The Zora Cape hint was for boat archery, so that is our last hint. Surprisingly, the first one we might actually see do ranch is probably going to be Skyward, or ranch for Romani's game. Just because they are already part of the way through Night 3, and they have Keg and Goron.
So Brot has just realized he went to hand in the Moonsteer and realized scrub relocation.
Do you mean what? Oh, do you just mean like in general, or?
Well, because he was slashing at the scrub.
Oh, he
scrub
turned
didn't
the
leave
Moonsteer in already, but
after turning in the land title deed.
Yeah, he turned both the Moonsteer and the land title deed already, so he can't get the scrub to leave the bush. Yes. That is the unfortunate scenario that you play in sometimes. Exodus picking up their light arrows now, and it seems like Skyward is going to be doing Pirate's Fortress Exterior, which I believe should net them the bottle, the swamp title deed, and I can't remember what else, but also we will be seeing our first Pirate Fortress sewer.
Moonsteer, wasn't it?
Oh, Moonsteer? Maybe it wasn't swamp title deed. I don't remember where that was.
It was swamp title deed.
Oh, do you were both swamp title deed and Moonsteer in here? Yeah, maybe.
I believe it was double. It was double deed and bottle.
Yes.
Oh, cool. And we can see sewers now as well, right? Yeah.
We're gonna get to see sewers, and we're actually Skyward will be able to turn in the Moonsteer and get the night or the day 3 clock tower chest, because if you just turn in the Moonsteer, you can immediately use the bush as long as you don't, change locations. The scrub will not show up, so. They will be able to turn in the Moonsteer and do the day 3 chest. So honestly, Skyward is in a really good position here. I think honestly, might be just like in the best position of many of the people. I guess depending on what that day 3 tower chest holds, but even then, they're also going to be the first person to Romani's game song check, which could even be, realistically, it's probably going to be either Sonata or Lullaby, in which that case, you just go do the dungeon. Alright,
We're seeing
seems
a
like...
lot of runners kind of back to back each other at the moment. So the only new checks at the moment for us are the sewers checks. That first chest is tiny.
Yeah, Skyward really the only one going to be showing us anything new for a bit here. Exodus is following directly in Skyward's path. Skyward already showed us north, and then we've seen Deca Palace and Woodfall from our other runners on Katie's end. But Katie will finally be netting themselves that much-needed Goron mask. Sooner or later, of course. Picto box on one Pirate Fortress sewer check. I have no idea what that was. And
bottle.
a chateau. So,
oh no, it's just regular milk.
Oh, okay. So I don't know what was in the jail cell. Imagine... Oh, wait, was it a red Great Fairy mask? Okay, that's what I saw. That was like... Gotcha. Yeah, so Pirate Fortress Sewer, not really gonna have anything for us. You don't really need the second bottle at this point. But that much-awaited Day 3 Clock Tower chest from turning in that Moon's Tear. Oh wait, and we're seeing Broat do Kamaro's mask. Or sorry, Keaton quiz.
That was Lens of Truth.
Lens. That does give us access to Day 1 Smithy, healing Darmani, and the Hot Water Grotto. And Shiro. Yeah, so does give us access to a couple checks, although none of them are like good. None of them you really want to spend a lot of time doing before you've searched a lot of other places, but maybe the climb up to Darmani isn't like the worst thing. It'll get you 3 checks after you do Ranch. I guess, well, of course, Romani's game is probably just the correct play for Skyward. Oh, the Fox had bombs! Seeing our first bomb bag, I guess, then, from Broat. That is always a good find.
I didn't see the Picto in sewers.
Oh yeah, I like forgot about it immediately. Yes, Picto in sewers. We got a lens now. We got bombs now. If you do Keaton mask, which was in, I believe, the Zorcape Grotto?
Yep.
So that'll let, I guess, yeah. Broat's going all the way to Grave now to check the grotto there, just as a Night 3 time waste. Oh, did we see... Yeah, Broat also, even though they were on Cycle 1 for so long, and had access to it skipping out on minigames, in the East Clocktown Wath section, because we've already found Captain's Hat and Mirror Shield.
Keg.
That's right, Keg, yes. Sorry, I was thinking, like, did we find another other item? But no, yes. Keg.
No, I made the joke about having captains there, too.
Right. Katie finally picking up that Goron mask, and is still on time of day to do Romani's game, so we might actually see Katie do Romani's game first.
Ooh, Exodus pushing Pirates Fortress interior for Chateau.
Chateau! Upgraded milk! So, okay, so we had an empty bottle PFE, milk PFS, and Chateau PFI. Let's go!
Perfect.
Empty bottle, milk bottle, better milk bottle.
We all know what milk really is in this Zelda game. It's not milk. Milk bother.
Skyward finally grabbing the new wave Bossa Nova. And I don't think that was anything, seeing as Exodus is now soaring away from PFI. Not gonna take the time to go peek the other two checks with so much more of the seed still available to them. I imagine from Katie, I would hope they would go repurchase the keg and then go do that. Oh, that's right. They skipped this the first time around, huh? Immediately went night one. Did Katie already buy a keg, maybe? Maybe.
I'm not sure if they've got it. Have they got keg?
Yeah, they got keg last cycle, because they definitely did both minigames. They did all the East Clocktown shenanigans, so... They've definitely got... They definitely did Honey and Darling. It's just a matter of repurchasing the keg now. Inverting time.
Getting a snowhead push from Broat here, but obviously just for the owl statue.
I mean, he did have bombs to check the grotto, which I imagine he did. I doubt he got any... I don't think he got anything, as I'm sure we would have... I mean, clearly neither... I won't say that, but I wasn't paying attention, so maybe he got something. We are seeing the photo, the Picto box from Exodus, and it does seem like both Skyward and Katie will be going to Romani's game. Grotto was dead, I'm hearing. Thank you, Saber.
And we're getting hand-holding into the ranch now.
Yes. Yes, we are. Both of them, I believe, are in a rather good position here. They pretty much have everything the other runners have so far. I would say Skyward is probably in the best spot right now of all the runners. Katie, I don't think has been north yet, so a bit behind just on the amount of stuff they've explored. Skyward's still looking for hints. Yeah, I imagine... I'm assuming this song is gonna be for hookshot or, fire arrows, like, inevitably. But, you know, maybe it won't be. Maybe it'll be storms, and then maybe we'll have to find hookshot on our own, and it'll be Pamela.
See, if I was Skyward in this situation, I would have done the song first and then checked the hints. Only because he's going to be cutting it kind of close, but nobody has gambit on Dog Race. No.
What is Skyward cutting it close on?
Doing the song.
Can't you just do it anytime day one?
Romani goes inside at 8 o'clock.
I thought that was... Alright.
It's the night for aliens.
Anytime day one. Yeah, but it's not nighttime.
Oh no, sorry, yeah. Sorry, I thought it was nighttime for him because of the way the light was. Never mind. Ignore me. Okay, so Sonata on...
Can you even do Romani's game at night? Can you do it between 6 and 8? Actually, didn't. If that's true, I didn't know that. That'd be cool. Well, time to rush Woodfall Temple. No reason to put it off, especially with it being in the Wath location. Alright, I'm hearing a no from Fox.
Yeah, that's fair. I wasn't 100% sure. I was like... But it's just because the way the game was lit, I was like, wait, what time is it?
Yes. Alrighty. Nice Romani's game from Skyward and KT. Heading over to Woodfall Temple. Here we go. Exodus a bit behind. Again, I'm honestly... Yeah, Exodus and Broat are both getting punished for skipping out on East Clocktown minigames.
I'm just going to refresh the streams because there's a little bit of a hiccup going on right now. There we go. That should hopefully fix it.
Unfortunately, we are missing 2 of the items that you would really like to have in Woodfall Temple. One definitely more preferred than the other. Of course, fire arrows just being a generally useful item in this dungeon to have to light the torches without having to get fire yourself. And then hookshot, a little bit more minorly useful in the dungeon. So we're gonna have to do it rather slow today, unless we find one of the items in the dungeon, of course.
Oh, Katie forgetting to push the block before lighting the torch. At least she had an extra stick.
Yes. Alrighty, we are seeing now Broat reset here. Exodus doing the quiz to get these bombs. I am imagining Exodus.
Big chest.
Oh. Yeah! That's it. That's the
Nice.
waft. You could just leave the temple now, really. It's like good enough. Just put it on. Cry mask. That's all you need.
Yep. Cry away to the moon.
And it seems like we're actually having Exodus go north here. I would really hope that Exodus eventually decides, after finding nothing north, to go do East Clocktown minigames, but we'll just have to wait and see. And it does now seem like Broat will be doing East Clocktown minigames, and I think on day one nonetheless, yeah, so as long as they also do and Darling,
the trackers on the right look fine to me. Shalanoir, maybe try refreshing the
too far
page.
behind. Skyward and KT.
Oh, cool. Also, I don't know if it's me, but Tony keeps roboting. Okay, it's not just me. Gotcha.
Key in Woodfall Temple.
Yeah, Tony, just so you're aware, you are roboting a little bit, in and out. So, just a warning for you.
Okay, it should be better now.
Okay.
I have disconnected and reconnected from my internet.
Ooh.
Room key in Woodfall Temple, though.
Yep.
And the red potion bottle.
Gotta love it.
Alright. Well, we're either looking at room key, or honestly, it could just not even be in Woodfall Temple, realistically. Like, it could... Like, Sonata might not be the Wath. It probably is, but it might not be.
Yeah, I mean, it could be for the Blue Boss War.
Yeah, the song. It could. Oh,
it could be Kita as well,
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Captain Kita, true. Didn't we see... Wouldn't Broat have peaked that? Didn't Broat go Grave Night 1, or Night 3 last cycle? I imagine Broat would have peaked Keaton, or Kita. I don't know if anyone remembers that.
Nope.
He did, but I don't remember. So true.
Good to know that all of us volunteers are like, huh?
So who knows if it was Big Gilded or not? It might be.
Could be. 50-50.
Based on the hints, the song we're about to get should be either... I mean, it's either Storms or Lullaby. I'm kind of leaning towards it's Lullaby at the moment. Lullaby wouldn't get us anything yet, but... If it's Storms, we need captains, which is very true. Hugo have anything? I don't... well, I don't know.
Nobody walked up to him specifically. They kind of all rolled past him pretty quickly.
Yeah, so it might just be a rupee or a heart piece or something. But yeah, you're right, Fox. Goron Lullaby would get us
Captain's.
Hugo. Captain's Hat! Okay, maybe we just don't need Mirror Shield. Maybe that's the...
Mirror Shield was in Way of the Hero.
Yeah, I know, it was, but so was... The Powder Keg was in the same Way of the Hero location, so... The Way of the Hero there could easily be for Powder Keg over Mirror Shield.
Yeah.
It just kind of... You know, maybe Storms is Boss Blue Warp, and then we just need both of them, you know? It's like... Could easily shake out some other way.
It could be, yeah, Blue Boss Warp could be Storms, and the Sonata was for the Captain's Hat.
Yeah. But, no matter what, it definitely will push runners towards Grave if Captain Kita was something.
Yeah, for sure.
So, we're only missing Fire Arrows and Hookshot at this point. Fire Arrows go mode? So, a Fire Arrow hunt? Sucks. I hate Fire Arrow hunting.
I'd love for it to be Hook.
It's pretty bad. Yeah, a hook hunt is kind of awesome, really. Because the hook locks so much.
But there's still so much you can do even without the hook.
There's a lot you can do, but just like not having to consider anything east is great.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to consider anything east. You get to save GBT for your last dungeon, which is always preferable. You don't have to do PFI, probably. I mean, we already saw you don't, but... Hookshot cuts out a lot. Well, no, I guess a bow go mode is probably like the best thing you could ask for. Hookshot's definitely up there though. All Night Mask on Oldowa, so who knows what's happening anymore. Realistically, if any of our runners are still on day 1, I imagine the best way to route it would probably be doing both All Night Mask checks and then going Night 2 Grave. And Skyward can do exactly that. Fortunately, Katie can't do that anymore, and just go Night 1 Grave. Storms on Boss Blue Warp, so both Captain's Hat and Mirror Shield are required. Which also means Storms is just foolish. Well, yeah, Storms is foolish. Well, yeah. Storms is straight up foolish. Well, I guess that's not necessarily true, actually. Yeah, no, sorry. Storm's not necessarily foolish, but it's definitely not a Pamela seed. Yeah, because if Storms somehow... Like, if Storms could be your logical water access to get your hook shot and Goron Lullaby is on Mirror Shield, then Storms isn't foolish, but it probably is. Fire Arrows can't be on Pamela, because once we have Hookshot, Storms is no longer needed. Because... Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Ooh,
no, yeah, you're right. I'm going insane.
I'm really delayed.
Fire Arrows can totally be on Pamela.
So, Hook is on Short Story.
Okay, that's great. Now we just need fires somewhere. I mean, that sucks, actually.
Shrine?
Now we're in a Fire Arrow casino.
Shrine?
Love that.
I will put a bet out. And if you don't bet Shrine... I'm kidding. Bet what you like. Where are the Fire Arrows?
I mean, we've hit Casino 1 hour in, which I feel like is fast for S5. But, you know, we could be playing for another hour, because it's fire arrows. Yeah, we no longer have the luxury of just skipping all of East, or skipping GBT, or skipping... Ugh. Wow, Skyward... Wait, did Skyward do All Night? No. Wow, that's actually surprising.
There you go, guys. So if you put your bets in, where the fire arrows, exclamation mark, bet, space, and then what your bet is. And while I'm on that topic, happy 1 hour, everybody. This hour went quite quickly, I thought.
I mean, we've had a lot of interesting gameplay so far. The openers were, at least the first, like, 5 minutes was pretty similar from most of our runners, but even then there was a bit of divergence, but, you know, immediately, pretty much, Broat just kind of did their own thing. We had a couple convergences here and there, but it's been a lot of good stuff so far this seed.
So yes, happy 1 hour, everybody. Welcome to the Majora's Mask Randomizer Season 5, Qualifier 13. I was like, where am I? What am I doing? I'm Shannon, but I'm your restreamer and one of your co-commentators for today. And my co-commentator with me in the box today is Tony Bigblind.
Woo! Commentating!
Woohoo!
Commentary!
And in the tracker cages, we have Saberstorm and Charlotte North Roosevelt. And of course, our 4 lovely runners, Katie Bean, Skyward, Broach Dozy, and Exodus. 4 fantastic racers in quite high up in these seeds for the qualifiers at the moment. So, how do you think the seed's going and the race so far, Tony?
I mean, like, you know, like we've been talking about for a bit now, just a Fire Arrow Casino really left to go. Pretty much could be anywhere east, because we just got access to that hook shot. Could be some really annoying places like GBT, or partially through Snowhead Temple. I guess GBT isn't that bad, because you can just decide to clear the entire dungeon, but... You know, it's got room to be pretty bad locations still.
Yep. So yeah, make sure you guys get your bets in, exclamation mark, bet, space, and then where do you think the fire arrows are?
Alright, what are you saying? I'm gonna say...
I said shrine.
Okay. I know we had some, a GBT and an STT.
You can bet whatever you like, even if there's duplicates, it doesn't matter.
We got shrine, we got beneath the well from someone. We got the absolute trashiest spot possible in STT. Thank you for that bet. We got a Snowhead Temple, but Snowhead Temple is foolish. Someone bet Pamela, makes sense. Alright, where am I betting? I'm gonna bet... Where's the
Shriners at?
I'll say PFI. I'm going with PFI.
Yeah. Oath on... Captain's Hat.
Alright. Oh, you know what? Grandma Long Story is still up, right?
No, Long Story was Hook.
No, Short Story was Hook.
Oh. I heard Long Story was dead.
Oh, okay. I thought only Katie did the stories, and Katie was only able to do story 1. Maybe they were able to do story 2?
Let me scroll up. I did see.
Yeah. Oh, Long Story was dead? Okay.
Long Story's dead. Yeah.
Katie did Long Story first. This makes sense.
Fires can't be in springtime, only because you need fires to melt Goth and get to his boss room.
Yes.
You tried. It's okay.
It could still be on something like Darmani or
if I don't
Springwater Grotto. Oh, you know, we do have access to Smithy 1 and 2, because Gold Dust was on the Mountain Scrub. So it could easily be in Mountain Village still.
If I don't see these runners immediately push Shrine, I don't know what these guys have learned from these races.
I mean, I think Shrine, Shrine is definitely the the qualifier play, but in reality, it's definitely better. It's definitely a better idea to push Stone Tower Temple first.
So Ocean Title Deed wasn't Woth. Okay, that's fine. But my point is, the last 2 qualifiers, if the racers haven't learned to go straight to Shrine, then that's on them.
No way, it's 3
because
in a
light
row,
arrows were Woth. So
no
keep
way
that in the back of your mind. It
in
could
a
be
row.
Shrine.
Oh, we could also just go back for the other couple Zora Cape checks. There's the 2 hook chests. I don't know if either of them were good already, but...
I mean, yeah, recency bias, absolutely. But I'm thinking more of fact light arrows were Woth. Right? Yes.
I mean, that could easily just as well mean, I think the more appropriate play here is to go inverted Stone Tower Temple and do the entire dungeon. You don't have fire arrows for the blue twin mold, but tough luck. You're just gonna do it anyways. Because then you do Stone Tower and ISTT, which are both also light arrow locked. If we want to go down that rabbit hole, but.
So Virgil pointing out there that the Shrine Grotto had a bean, which is helpful for bean chest.
Shrine Grotto was Pig Mask.
Oh.
Maybe it was a different grotto, but.
Oh, well. But
Shrine.
There's still the bean chests as well. Oh, KT's doing Shrine. Oh, bean. Gotcha. Sorry, my brain kind of just died there a little bit. Gotcha.
Yes.
Bean
Katie
is doing Shrine, not Shrine. Bean. Gotcha. I get English. Yeah.
It's okay. I mean, we've been referring to them as Katie the entire day, so...
Look, that could be fire arrows right there, just saying. If it is.
If it is!
Okay.
Okay.
It's only one. It's only the first chest, alright?
It's true.
Broke going to GBT, that's interesting.
I mean, again, another fine play. It's, you get to do the first half of GBT, which could all easily have fire arrows, and then complete the dungeon. I would say both GBT and STT are really the places you want to be going right now. For progression reasons, of course. If you find fire arrows along the way, great. If you don't, you're not really losing that much time.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing about GBT, isn't it? You kind of just... You want it done.
Yeah, I mean, well, I know personally, I like saving GBT for last, if the seed lets me. Of course, in this scenario, I'd probably still do STT first, because I hope to save GBT for last, but... it definitely makes more sense to do GBT first, because the amount of time between full clearing and go moding GBT is definitely the least of any dungeon.
Yep.
You do not have to go very far out of your way to full clear GBT, with the caveat if you skip Wart. If you're not skipping Wart, then, you have to fight Wart with whatever items you have, but...
So the bet's going to be closing in 1 minute, as all of the runners are kind of closing in on places where the fire arrows could be, so make sure you get your bets in on where the fire arrows are, using !bet, space, and then where you think it is.
Exodus finally doing Honey and Darling for that much-needed powder keg, very far behind all of the other runners at this point, who have all done the entirety of Woodfall Temple and then gone and done their own things.
Another big chest and shrine. Bombs.
And another upgrade. This time for Bomb Bag. Oh yeah. And it does seem like Skyward is heading up into Akana Canyon. We will see whether they decide to go Stone Tower Temple, and if so, that means all 3 of our runners will have done something else. And we're going to Shrine.
Yeah, we're going straight to Shrine.
Come on, guys! It can't be Shrine 3 times! It can't be Shrine 3 times in a row!
Honestly, everyone's just learning from the last 2 calls. Right?
Nah, I wait to do Shrine 100%. I do STT first here every day of the week. I can't wait until it's on Stone Tower. It's gonna be awesome.
Last two quals were like hard requiring shrine and nobody did them. Like nobody. Everyone avoided shrine like the plague and they were both hard required, so I feel like this is just a thing.
Katie is currently trying to do a thing where you just jump slash straight into Wart's eyeball whenever it's open. I'm surprised they haven't gotten it yet with some of these slashes, or I'm surprised it hasn't worked out, I guess is what I should say.
What's such a pain?
Oh, wait a minute. No, Skyward was just doing that for the grotto. They aren't going shrine.
Okay.
Checking Ikana Tingle. To say the least. I thought they would have checked Great Bay Coast Tingle already. Maybe not, though. But... where are we? Oh, we're checking the hint stone. Okay. They're missing some hint.
I don't think they are missing any hints based on their... oh, they're missing an always hint.
I mean, yeah, they checked the hint stone, so... I don't know which hint they're missing, but we know it's not important.
By the looks of it, I see... Ocean Spider House, Dampe, Beavers, Gorman, Grog. They just got Goron Race, so...
They had Goron... I know they definitely had Goron Race because of, Ranch. Huh. Bro likes to do this ice arrow strat instead of the bomb long jump from the pipe. Alright.
There's nothing wrong with playing it safe every once in a while. Hey look, Shrine didn't have the fire arrows. I wonder how many people are going to be baited to do Shrine today.
Just Katie. Nah, I don't know. We are seeing, though, the Poe Hut from Skyward for Frog Mask. A nice... I imagine now we're gonna see Stone Tower. No! No, don't do it! Oh, wait, no, it could be this. Never mind. I keep forgetting this is fine. Wait. Yeah, yeah. Oh man, is this gonna be the Pamela Seed? Rote taking a little bit of a tumble and attempting to skip the fire arrows.
Happens to the best of us.
Indeed. I hate trying to do that jump. I still don't really understand it. I always go for the bomb long jump there.
Same.
Seeing Exodus just make their way through Woodfall Temple, of course. Eventually they'll get their Captain's Hat, All Knight's Mask, Cookshot, all the likes. We are seeing KT go back for the Zora Cape chests. That must have been Big Gilded then. No! They're just doing it, I guess, because finish off the Wath area.
I mean, it's not a bad shout.
Never a bad idea to finish off your Wath locations.
We'll clear them.
Mm-hmm. A little bit of trouble getting that tree, but gets it in the end.
I can't tell, because nighttime it's always hard to tell with that chest.
I mean, we'll find out. Nope. Okay. So, I'm interested in seeing where Katie goes next. Has Katie... Yeah, Katie has been to Zora Cape, at the very least. They have lights. I guess they haven't done the grotto either. We are also seeing Skyward push up into Inverted Stone Tower Temple, because they did get the bean as well before coming here, so we will be seeing Stone Tower as well.
Broke getting munched on by Gyog.
He's gonna have a tasty snack today. Not every day Georg gets a treat, but I guess today was that day. Oh, is he gonna get munched again? Second helping for Georg! Going to pick up the magic in the corner. Should be fine.
You just see Saber giving... Oh! My god, bro!
Georg is munching today. Thank goodness that Broat has double defense. Without the double defense, Broat would be dead right now.
I'm guessing Georg must like the taste of bread today. Just
Clearly.
remember that Brot stands is bread in German, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, his entire name, if you decided to translate all of it, is bread in a can. So...
Yeah, my German's a bit rusty, but I can understand it sometimes.
Bombs were... Oh wait, yeah, I don't know. I don't know where the other bomb bag that Katie would have found was, but I was Shrine their first bomb bag? I feel like it must have been.
Possibly.
Because the only other bomb bag that I remember is from Keaton Quiz, and they definitely got that just now, so... Exodus having a lot of trouble with killing the Dinolphos. I think that's the right name. Wow, Katie is just refusing to push these dungeons. Really trying to find that fire arrows from any of these other locations right now.
I think she just needs to push inverted stone tower at this point now. Well, stone
Yeah.
tower in general. We are getting a bean check from Skyward.
This is exactly what we want to see. Stone tower, no good, no dice. But now we are going to the progression inverted stone tower temple. And we're seeing Bro go back to Ranch? Milk Road? Because...
I don't think Skyward did
find
Pamela
that?
because they don't have bombs.
Oh.
They don't have Stone Mask either.
Yeah. Well, I guess they could do it with Powder Keg, but obviously they just didn't have a Powder Keg. And I don't think it's worth going back to purchase a Powder Keg just for Pamela, but... Oh, Broat's re-grabbing the Ocean Title Deed. Yes.
Very nice right side strat from Skyward Sword. Skyward there. Keep going to say Skyward Sword. Every time I say his name.
Now we get to see a Gomez. It is so difficult right now to see Skyward's magic bar. It is like almost the same color. It's like a dark green or something. I don't know, but very tough
very
to see.
good. That was a very good Gomez.
Yes. Now, we will have to be a little bit careful with some of these fights, at least. We do have good damage. We don't all have a great number of hearts. Luckily, double defense definitely pulling its weight this seed. So, most of us have at least an effective 8 hearts.
Yep.
Oh, are we sniping him from down here? Ooh. Okay. It's an interesting strat.
Nice.
Very cool. Oh, not enough magic. Oh, wait. He definitely gets his health back then. Can you do that? That didn't seem like he had enough magic. Did he miss a shot?
He did. He missed the last shot.
Oh. Alright, what's everyone else up to? Broat is in Graves. I guess Broat hasn't done Graves?
No. Not by the looks of it.
Alright. And Exodus has
GBT.
just... Right. Immediately went GBT, yes. And Exodus has just now finished Woodfall Temple, about to grab their hookshot and join us in the Fire Arrow Casino. Hookshot in the chest.
Ooh.
It is big gilded!
Yep.
Spin attack mastery! That's like the same as fire arrows, right? That's like the same thing. You can definitely use that to melt ice, right? That's definitely how the game works.
Broke doing broke things. Hi, Pitch. Thank you. Hope you're having a good day.
It has been a fun restream so far.
Fire arrows on twin mold? We've seen it before on Quarrels.
Could be. Could be twin mold. You know, we've already seen GBT, and if it's not on twin mold, then, you know, it could be like anyone's game at that point. Any location, like, once it becomes not on the direct line of progression, it's like, have fun routing every other check in the game, however you want. It's like, I don't know, a better way to say it. Did we see anybody do Shiro?
Nope.
Awesome.
Oh, I think one person did.
Oh, we did? Okay. Someone did Shiro, that's good. Yes, we are just missing fire arrows. Exactly correct.
Also, Pitch, I'm jealous of you and your holiday. I hope you're enjoying yourself.
Ooh, holiday. Always nice. Skyward in the twin mold. We're seeing Katie do Poe Hut. Exodus currently climbing up, doing Graves.
Yep, it is indeed a fire go mode again. I rolled the seed. This is just how my seeds go, to be honest. Terranort, it's just how it is.
The seeds I roll usually aren't any better recently, so... Maybe Seedbot just hates all of us.
Possibly.
Just specifically for quals.
Oh, it doesn't matter for me. I rolled a seed recently where seahorses had a letter to cafe required. Blech. And I was like, oh god.
Alright. Is that the first or second twin mold done for
First.
Skyward? Alright. Gotta shoot another half of them. Now, all of our runners... this is really funny, actually. All of our runners are basically right now doing the exact same stuff, just at different times. We got one person beating Inverted Stone Tower, one person climbing up to it, one person climbing up to Akana Canyon, and one person in Grave. All four of them, I assume, are going to go on the line of Inverted Stone Tower Temple, so... we will just be seeing back-to-back Stone Tower Temple clears. Very silly. So, it might be a while before anyone starts doing non-progression related checks other than Skyward. Well, honestly, Skyward might just go do GBT now that I think about it.
Yep.
What do we get? Oh,
Or
Twin
Parts
Mold's still
Fortress
alive.
Interior.
Yep, so, I mean, locations we haven't seen yet. The rest of Pirate's Fortress Interior, because Exodus has done half of it already. We could have, like, Ocean Spider House Chest. We could have pretty much anything in Mountain Village at this point. We could have Hot Spring Water Grotto. We could have normal Stone Tower Temple. We could find Gibdo and then go beneath the well at some point. It could be the one chest in Akana Castle.
Oh, Gilded Sword on Twinmold.
Yay! We really needed that.
Well, thank you for popping in, Pitch, and I can't promise that I'll continue rolling these, whatever you call them, seeds. So, my guess is Skyward's gonna... I was gonna say they were gonna do egos, but there's no fires, so never mind.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I guess it couldn't... Sorry, it couldn't be the Akana Castle chest. We don't have fires. That's fire-locked. I almost forbore. Seems like Skyward is gonna do normal Stone Tower Temple before doing GBT. Alright.
Well, there's quite a few checks in there. So it's not the worst.
5?
You're already there.
5.
Yeah.
I mean, you're already there. He soared twice. You know, it's like... he could have been already there anywhere because he soared twice to do it.
I mean... Yeah. I feel like it's the densest area at the moment besides Pirate's Fortress Interior.
Yeah, I mean, GBT is progression, so some would say you should just do GBT, because if you find it in GBT, then you're just in go mode, and you're already halfway through a dungeon, but... But yeah, other than that, it's definitely, like, the densest areas are definitely this, Shrine,
Ooh.
PFI,
Hello?
rather dense.
Nope.
Couples.
Ooh, wait, he's clocked down. We have the
He's
hero.
clocked down for 3rd WAF item! Let's do it! Yeah! I'm so ready.
Oh, wait, ooh. Ooh.
Oh, you know what? This could easily be why Skyward decided to do this.
Mask of Truth!
Another potential WAF item.
About to update the hint for... What was the song in Ranch again?
Sonata. So yes, the Sonata is easily WAF. It led to a required item, but who knows? Maybe there's another one, you know? Who's to say?
It could just be the song. Oh wait, hold on. Nope.
Giants WAF! Nah.
Stone Tower Temple is literally bait. Oh my god, not another chest. Come on.
This is insane. 4 big gildeds? FD!
Oh my god. FD after the fact. Oh.
I mean, Skyward at least has FD for Great Bay Temple, which, you know, wrote, and I guess now Exodus won't be able to say they have. Alright, what are we gonna go 5 for 5 on big gilded chests in this dungeon?
This is ridiculous. I love it.
I'm so ready for it.
Honestly, this has been like the longest 30 minutes ever. It feels like an hour ago I said happy 1 hour.
Well, I mean, it's just been dungeons, you know, it's... We saw some stuff other than dungeons, but it's really just been progression for the last 30 minutes, and it will probably continue to just be progression for a bit longer. Because we got access to the 2 longer dungeons in the game back to back. It's like or at the same time, so you're just gonna be playing progression for a while. Oh, interesting. Exodus doing an Ice Arrow strat in this room instead of doing the Zora swimming.
Yeah, I mean, it's the safe option. I assume that Exodus isn't playing as seriously today, only because he's done his races.
Yeah. Exodus has already finished 7 quals, so honestly, maybe it's a good thing. I mean, it's a great thing for the other racers that Exodus is rather behind this seed, because he won't be stealing those valuable points.
So that last chest, the Lighthouse chest, was indeed brown. So
no, 4 for 5. This is so sad.
So it's gonna be interesting. Where's Skyward gonna go now at this point? My guess is this Pirate's Fortress. He's just inverted, so that's interesting.
I don't know why. Oh, what was? Nope, never mind. Yeah, Giant's Wallet, literally useless.
Yeah, he's on final night. He's on final hours, pretty much.
Yeah, I don't know. Did we find like Mountain Title Deed somewhere? Like what?
No.
What are we in here for? Is he just not done Zora Hall?
Yeah, possibly.
That's really surprising. Yeah, alright, guess Skyward just hasn't done Zora Hall. Can't turn in Couples Mask. Yeah, I mean, Skyward can't turn in Couples Mask or do Dog Race this cycle. Honestly, it wouldn't be bad for Skyward to just reset time either. Skyward also can't do Pamela. I'm curious if they're gonna turn this Zora Hall trip into Great Bay Temple, and that's the reason they inverted. But they're just soaring again. Which, it's probably just faster to soar back to...
They could be going to Great Bay Coast. Oh, back to Zora Hall. Interesting.
This is either Great Bay Temple or doing the ledge checks and the like of Zora Cape. And it looks like it's Great Bay Temple.
My guess is it's in Pirate's Fortress.
That was my bet, so
yeah.
I'm super down if it is. Still hoping Pamela. That's a fair hope. It might be a good while before we see anybody do Pamela, since everyone's going to be doing Stone Tower Temple this cycle, and then after you do Stone Tower Temple, you know, obviously you can't do Pamela, but so probably going to be a bit before seeing Pamela, especially with locations like Shrine and Pirate's Fortress Interior out there. Pamela is not really something you're going to want to do this late when there's other density stuff.
And plus we also have Dog Race now as well in Logic.
Yeah, we have Dog Race. I mean, we have the Couples Mask. Yeah, everyone has been skipping Pamela. I think, Broat also skipped, Pohut.
I just want to say that our left side runners are doing Stone Tower Temple and our right side runners are doing GPT.
Yeah, if they are reading storms as foolish, I mean, like, Skyward set up, like, Skyward tried to do it, and then just didn't have bombs and didn't want to wait. Because waiting the in-game time there is stupid, so... Yeah, if it is Pamela and runners are reading the foolish wrong, that would be pretty bad. Might mean they literally do everything else first and don't even come up with a solution, but I don't know. In case anyone's curious what we might be talking about, Snowhead Temple is foolish. And Song of Storms was on boss Blue Warp, but So if Storms locks the fire arrows, then Storms isn't foolish. Because you need the fire arrows to beat Snowhead Temple for the boss Blue Warp from Snowhead Temple. And so if you don't think about that, then you might come up with the idea that, oh, boss Blue Warp was foolish because boss Blue Warp wasn't Lullaby. Yeah, you can't definitely say Song of Storms isn't required. Alrighty. Oh, you need fire arrows to get Lullaby? I guess I did say that, huh? Alright. Katie has finished Stone Tower, or Inverted Stone Tower Temple. Might go back now for normal Stone Tower Temple, and kind of seems like they're doing exactly that. We have Broat finishing Inverted Stone Tower Temple, which I believe does mean that Broat has now crossed ahead of Skyward, at least in some... Well, I guess not necessarily. Skyward has done normal Stone Tower Temple, so... I mean, I would say it's really hard to say who's ahead until one random runner wins the lottery and finds fire arrows first.
Has anyone done Ice Arrow Chest?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure... Well, okay, I don't remember whether Broat did it or not. But, seems like at the very least Skyward is. I thought Broat did it. I could be wrong.
I don't think anybody has. I feel like I would have remembered if someone has done Wart twice.
Well, I mean, no one else has done Trine except Katie,
yeah.
so...
How about Secede? Fire Arrows Casino.
Yeah, that's right. We got literally every other item like an hour in. And since the 1 hour mark, it's been a Fire Arrow Casino pretty much. Maybe like the hour 10 mark, we got our hook shot, and it turned into a Fire Arrow Casino.
And before you ask Chloe, no, it wasn't in Trine.
Unfortunately...
Ooh, big chest on what, though?
Dude, if this is Fire Arrows... Okay. My heart for a sec there. Oh, man.
Yeah, I was kind of like... Part of me was like hoping it was Fire Arrows.
The thing is, though, if it was Fire Arrows, that definitely tacks on, like, another hour to the seed for Exodus and Broat.
Yeah.
So, honestly,
honest,
for our sake, here in the commentator booth, this is probably a good thing. Or I guess for everyone on the restream's sake.
True, Broat does have the ability to talk to Mirror de Tour.
And do Dog Race. Right now.
Yep. Well, now he can do Dog Race.
Yes.
I hope he sees that as a path for him now. Bank 3, West Clocktown's foolish.
Thank bejeebus. West Clocktown is foolish. Having to grind for money sucks. But we got light arrows and magic and bow rather early, so... Bro, don't think.
It's the Broat just broats. He doesn't think.
Bro doesn't need to think. All instinct.
All bred. All
can.
Oh, yeah.
I love watching two dungeons Done by literally every runner because it's the only correct decision. Alright, FD spotted.
Go.
Oh, bro's probably gonna do light arrow chest first, but... Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I was gonna say now. It's if he didn't do wart, it's the. I have to say, light arrow chest is kind of the wart of Stone Tower Temple. It's like, can you be asked?
I mean, they're both sometimes hints for a reason.
Yeah, for that exact reason.
Alright, couple smash! Woo! Maybe we'll see a dog race as well. Did anyone... I mean, I'm sure... Someone did bet STT, if you want to consider this a gateway from STT, but...
Nope.
Ooh, a red rupee. No dice.
Not the red thing that we want.
Can we just stick an arrow to the end of it and just imagine?
Yeah. Okay, so he's going for dog race now.
Reasonable things to do. Bro will really be the first one that's gonna start mass checking non-progression stuff. Skyward is short behind after they complete GBT. We might finally see some diversity in where our runners go. This is really where the real casino begins, I'd say. Alright guys, Blue Dog takes the win here. Let's see it happen. Katie failed dog race gamble? I didn't even notice. How did I not notice that? That happened? Dude, if it's dog race, that's gonna feel so bad.
To be honest, there was probably so much going on when Katie was there that we probably missed it.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. It was really long ago. I assume they were the first to ranch in the first place. But if this ends up being fire arrows, that's gonna feel so bad for Katie.
Oh, that's true. Skyward doesn't have bombs, and he just got the blast mask off Gaiorg.
Oh, that's actually nice.
Nice bailout.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, just a bottle. Okay.
So, Pirates Fortress Interior, right?
Hey, I mean, there's
Come on,
only
bro.
2 checks we don't know about,
Yes! Brote's going west.
This is my time. This is what I bet. I bet PFI.
Of course. Don't forget to check your tingles.
Of course.
PFI for Gibdo for well? Yeah.
Ugh.
It's a Shanseed. That sounds delicious.
Yeah, imagine it's Mirror Shield chest.
of course.
I can't wait for Gibdo for Mirror Shield chest from the front.
So Skyward did right side skip, not left side skip, in Stone Tower.
Fox, Ocean Spider House chest is still on the table.
Yep.
Our 2 sometimes hints were Soundcheck and Lemons.
Thank you, Lakura. I appreciate that. I love to hear it. My favorite part is the comments that runners leave after my seeds. What was it Neuro said yesterday about the last squall? Shan, you're nasty. I was like, yeah.
What? You can hookshot a big gilded chest without going on top of the ledge? That's actually cool. I didn't know that. From Exodus's point of view.
You can do right side without explosives by lining yourself up at the corner. You know what the Dexy hand is? Killing the Dexy hand off, lining yourself up on the right corner, right on the edge, turning inwards slightly to the right, like just a slight right turn, and then side hopping and then jump slashing, kind of like what you sort of do for Snowhead, where you jump to the ledge and then you slash so you land on the ledge. It's the same in that situation.
Are you
Only
saying
you
to get
side
to the
hop to it.
Gomez platform or to
Yeah.
get to the?
So the
So you
Gomez
can
platform.
you can also do it if you kill the Dexa hand and then turn into Deku and then just spin off the ledge and hold up left. Like you have to spin like into the towards the Gomez platform, but if you just turn into a Deku and spin off and then hold up left, you should make it as well.
Okay, so it was an Ocean Spider-House chest.
Someone check that! What?
Katie.
That's crazy. That's your first check. All right. We're seeing PFI though. Let's go. Let's see
Come on,
fire
bro.
arrows. Not there. Only I don't think the chest was big gilded when Exodus peaked it. When peaked the top chest here. I don't know where to look to actually see the peak on his screen, but
I think you peek from the middle of the bridge, don't you?
yeah, but it was
Ooh.
big gilded.
Come on.
Double magic! Woo! That's exactly what we needed! Alright, there's only one chest here we have not yet seen. Exodus was here much long ago. Without the hook shot, and so has already peaked. So we already know that the vanilla hookshot chest is nothing.
It's the guarded chest, right? No, not the guarded chest. The one across from the guarded chest. That hasn't been checked.
Yeah, we're just well, no, it is the guarded chest. The one where the three pirates circle around it. That's the one we're missing. Or at least I assume that's what you meant by guarded chest.
If it's not hook locked, this skeet is garbage. This is what I aim for, Fox. You know that.
Oh, oh, eh,
oh, oh,
What's with all the red things, man?
I love how in sync we were then.
Let's see. I thought I saw a question earlier.
You like the noises? They were totally coordinated.
They were necessary.
Yep.
And required.
Yep. They are our way of the hero. Where the hell are these fire arrows?
Someone earlier said Bottle 2 and PFI. Actually, that was like Bottle... I mean, that was the... really funnily, we had a bottle in Pirates Fortress Exterior, Sewers, and PFI this seed.
Yeah.
It's very silly. Okay, at this point, I'm starting to think it's Mountain Village. Either something to do with Darmani's grave.
Or Smithy.
I think you're right, Fox. I think the only hookshot check we haven't seen yet is Pamela. So yeah, like, Healing Darmani. We have Healing Darmani, Smithy 1, Smithy 2, and Hot Spring Water Grotto, which is all unlocked if we climb to Darmani's grave.
This seed is kind of weird. I love it. Hey, this was Qualifier 13. I said that this was going to be an unlucky one, didn't I?
Yeah, these are like the worst seeds. Where you get like all your items like an hour and 10 minutes in, and then it takes another hour to find your last one.
Well, I'm glad you guys are entertained. We try our best to give the best commentaries, you know.
Yeah, we're trying over here.
Thankfully,
Now-
with Tony, he's a racer, so he could do the more serious stuff, and I'm just here like, honk honk, I'm a clown, like.
And then sometimes we're both here just going,
Did anyone check Biobaba? Is this the first Biobaba check?
No. Someone did
Okay.
Biobaba earlier. I don't remember who it was, but I definitely remember somebody doing it.
Lens was in a place somewhere in
So true.
Majora's Mask.
It
was
wasn't on the moon.
It was located in the land of Termina.
Clocktown Pillar. Yes, this is true.
Yeah, see?
J3 Pillar.
That's where it was. See? I was sort of right.
I mean, you weren't wrong, which means you were right. So
Exactly.
that's just how that works.
Nailed it. It does qualify as somewhere, yeah. It wasn't on the moon.
Alright, so we're seeing Broke Shrine now, which makes perfect sense. I imagine the game plan for most of our runners is going to be Shrine, PFI, in some order. Take your pick, really.
Waiting for someone to just balls to the wall, go to Mountain Village.
Yeah, right. I mean, let's start thinking about, do we have anything that isn't climbing Darmani's grave and then doing that stuff?
Hugo, but I think Hugo's dead. Or else
I
people would've pushed it
imagine
by now.
Hugo was, yeah. I imagine, maybe Hugo's like Mountain Title Deed or something, and then...
That's actually... Demon Crusher makes a fair point. You can't a Castle Pillar.
No, that's actually Fire Arrow Lock, because you need to, in the first room, you need to shoot... I
Yeah.
made that mistake earlier.
Yeah, I was like, huh. But yeah, nobody's done backwards well. You know the mirror shield check?
You can't do the mirror... Well...
Oh yeah, no, you can't do
you
that
could,
either.
No, you could
Nope.
do the mirror shield check. Oh no, yeah, we need Gibdo.
We don't have Gibdo.
Yep. We have seen Pohut. We haven't seen Pamela. So Pamela's on the table. The Mountain Village and Hot Spring Water stuff is on the table.
Hold on, Hugo isn't firelocked, is it? Because
No,
you
you
play
can
the
play-
Goron Lullaby song, and then you run the
Oh, wait.
stick through the torches.
Yeah, we can't.
Hugo
do
isn't firelocked.
No, Hugo. But we don't have. When do? Is Lullaby?
Oh yeah, you need
Ego's-
Lullaby. We don't have Lullaby, so yeah, it is
Yeah, we don't
firelocked.
have Lullaby. So. Yeah, because you need full Lullaby to actually put the child to sleep to get the fire.
Me and Tony
So
are
we-
just into Charlie from the It's Always Sunny. That one gif of him with the map and all the strings and going, this is how it is, and then everyone's like, no, it's not.
Okay, so we have Pamela, Mountain Village, we have Pamela, and we have the stuff you get from climbing to Darmani's grave and getting hot spring water. Do we have other stuff? Is there anything we're missing other than that?
So,
I'm trying to, like...
ADMSC coming first place with a time of 1 hour 53:51. They know where fires are.
GG's to them. Yeah, I mean, honestly, if anything, it's kind of looking like Pamela... If someone finished already, it's looking like Pamela over doing the Mountain Village climb. Since Pamela was, like, on the way, as long as you routed it in before going Stone Tower Temple. So...
Either that or you push that... Oh no, because Gold Dust was...
Gold Dust...
in Gorn Village.
Yeah. Gold Dust was on the scrub in Goron Village.
Unless they pushed Darmani early.
Yeah, they could have done that. Like
It could have been Darmani.
It easily could have been Darmani, or they could have just like done it on the first thing next cycle. It just felt like there was so much you could do this seed. I don't know what items like they would have had where they wouldn't have had like a better decision. Maybe if they like put off Honey and Darling for a really long time and didn't get Keg, and like got the Moon's Cheer first cycle, then maybe like first thing second cycle they did it. But I don't know. I don't think it's not. It's probably not super worth thinking about, but GG's nonetheless. Great time.
God, this seed is full of fuckery, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Is Sky gonna push Pamela now? Daddy's got bombs? Or is he going Shrine?
Shrine! It looked like it for a sec, but they were just grabbing the consumables. What? Oh, okay. Exodus's Song of Timing. Try to conserve the money. Does anybody know? I know personally, whenever I'm doing Ocean Spider House chest, I like to talk to the 4 skeletons here to get the skulls 2 through 5, like the colors for 2 through 5. Does anyone know if doing that is faster than guessing? I guess it just depends on how unlucky you get, I feel like. Anyone else wanna give their opinions on this?
I don't talk to the skeletons. I always brute force it. You talked to the skeletons yesterday on Restream, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm sure I did.
Yeah, because it was interesting to see. We were like, oh, he's talking to the skeletons.
I just like doing that. I mean, it's also partially just to conserve arrows. Not that they need to be conserved, because literally, like, every warp location in this game, you 30 arrows right there, but...
Yeah, 5th or 6th are good, because they're the ones that just make you go, ugh, why?
Yeah, you have the 2 arrow pots there as well. Very true, Fox. Yeah, I don't know how much time it really saves. It does take a while to talk to him.
Yeah, and sometimes the skellies drop arrows as well.
That's true, yeah. Unfortunately for someone who said just talking to the 5th and 6th ones, the 6th one, the one that tells you the 6th shot is in the library. The ones around the table give you the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th shots. So maybe just talking to the 5th one cuts down some of it, yeah, but... They're placed in, like, a very strange way around the table, too.
Ooh.
It's, like, not how one might guess. We're seeing Bro do the climb!
GG's to Natharian for finishing 2nd place with a time of 1 hour 58:33.
GG's. Alright. Skyward got an actual bomb bag. Oh, wait. They already had one. Alright, well, from Broat's end, I guess, it's time to figure out whether it was, Mountain Village or, Pamela. And I think a lot of us are leaning Pamela at this point, based on how fast these other runners were able to route it in.
Oh my god.
Ugh, Coffee's mask. This is even more reason why I don't think it's Coffee's mask.
Yeah, but East Clocktown Wharf.
Yeah, I know. We haven't seen Express Mail.
Ugh. That is horrifying.
Yeah, this is more reason for me, at least, to think that it's Pamela.
Well, I mean, we're probably getting a hot spring water check now, and then we'll get Smithy.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna get...
Well, we're not gonna get Smithy on this cycle, but at least we're gonna get hot spring water check.
Oh, why didn't Bro reset first? That's crazy. What? Bro didn't reset first? To do Smithy 1 and 2? That's wild to me.
Risky.
True. Extremely.
Letter to Momo's path to Snowhead Scarecrow? Huh.
Oh, okay. I mean,
So that's
we
not
can
horrifying.
do
We could go grab it right
Oh.
now if you wanted to. Oh!
that.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
It's gonna maybe being forced to go Akana will push them to do Pamela. Maybe. Like, maybe realistically, we're doing Pamela here before Well, because that's how you should route it anyways.
That's still horrifying to see for any runner in this position, where their mind is completely, probably getting near fried at this point.
Gibdo was in Hot Spring Water Grotto in Twin Islands. Alright,
Seeing Gibdo at this point, if their brain is fried, they're just gonna go, no.
Rote is doing Picture.
I mean, it's not a bad idea.
We have seen it already from Exodus. Exodus did it while they were trying to find Keg. They did a lot of the early game stuff. They did, I would assume, most of the early game stuff while trying to find Keg.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Fox.
Yeah, it's gotta be Pamela. Pamela's like, I feel like the only thing on the way.
Natherian, hi, welcome in. Congrats on finishing. Bet you had better luck than we have.
Well, I mean, all of our runners are still trying to find fire arrows, so. Well, Exodus is doing Pohut right now. So Exodus might actually be the first one to do Pamela.
It's true.
Which is crazy, because Exodus was so far ahead. Or sorry, Exodus was very far behind.
Yeah, so, Nath, we appreciate it that you are not telling us where fire arrows are. And we'd like to keep it that way. Because we don't know either, so... Yeah, all of our runners have FD, I believe.
I mean, FD was just Stone Tower Temple, so it was kind of tough to miss. What? That was cool. Oh wait, no. That's normal.
We still have not seen Shiro, yes.
We have...
Oh, I must have missed it.
Yeah, someone, or at least someone said someone did Shiro. I'm pretty sure someone did Shiro. Shiro was checked. Seen it a couple times.
And I've missed it every single time.
Yeah, that just shows how much, you know, it's difficult to remember 4 different people's streams sometimes.
Ooh, Pamela! Exodus, do it!
Yeah! Oh my god, and Broad's here too!
Oh, yeah!
Wow, that's crazy. If Skyward had bombs, they would have gotten fire arrows before doing either Stone Tower Temple or Great Bay Temple.
If this isn't fire arrows, right?
I would be stunned if this was not fires.
I'd DNF if this wasn't fire arrows. If it was me.
I'd be shocked. Like, I'd be shocked that 2 people finished this, or that somebody finished this 15 minutes faster than me, and this wasn't fire arrows. Broat's in there first. This honestly, but on restream, this could easily end up being. They literally triggered it at the same time.
It's fire arrows.
Oh, can you see it? Does it show up on his face or something?
It drops from his face.
Oh, am I just really far behind? What?
Maybe because Exodus was there first.
On my end, both runners were doing it at literally the exact same time.
Yeah,
I'm
so I
now.
did skip ahead, but now it's just kicked me back to the moment that Exodus got it. Goddamn restream. It was fire arrows.
Alright, guys. That's go mode. So, oh my god, that's so sad for Skyward. That's so sad for Skyward. If only Skyward would have... if only Skyward had bombs, they could have gotten it before both temples. But, here we are. Fire arrows obtained. Finally a Pamela seed.
I mean,
and
yes.
now...
So, Fox, if you want to explain the logic after Tony's finished, then that'd be great.
I mean...
Go on.
I mean, really, the logic is just, Song of Storms was on Boss Blue Warp. Snowhead Temple was entirely foolish. But the Boss Blue Warp song locked completion of Snowhead Temple. Therefore, Boss Blue Warp not foolish.
So it could have been that the runners mistook the Snowhead Temple hint and thought that Storms was foolish?
Yes, exactly.
So that is the situation that could have led them to that position, was they misread the hint as, oh, the Blue Boss Warp song is foolish too. It wasn't.
But then they think about it more. I mean, you know, we can just easily ask the runners if either of them thought that. Which I'm sure we will do during interview if either of them would like it. Or if any of them care to join us. But first and foremost, we have both of our runners here. Exodus and Broke currently battling it out on the restream. All they have to do is kill Egos and then complete Snowhead Temple, and they are very close to each other in this sequence. So it will be pure execution between these two to see who can get it done first.
Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in, Cola. GG's. And GG's the Pineapple finishing 5th place with a time of 2 hours 8:15.
It seems like Katie is currently on their way to Pirate's Fortress Interior. Sky is taking out some money, potentially for Mountain Village. I imagine that's what they're taking out money for. To do the Mountain Village climb shenanigans. I don't think we've had Stone Mass. Or, wait, if you mean Shiro, then we have seen Shiro. Or unless you mean getting Stone Mask. I don't think anyone has. Oh man, Exodus takes the lead over Broat. Broat is not having a great time trying to beat Egos here. Egos did take off their head. Just waiting for the attack.
Huge time loss.
Yes, not what you love to see from Broat's side, but still some room to make up ground if we see any mistakes from Exodus. It seems like both Skyward and Katie are going to be going to PF in some regard. Skyward might just be here for the title deed, just to do all of the North shenanigans. And to Snowhead Temple we go for both Exodus and Broat. Exodus already in Snowhead Temple, just soaring there for Broat.
And
realistically,
go on.
Realistically, maybe 30 seconds, maybe a bit more, maybe more like 30 to 40 seconds between Exodus and Broat, with not much time gain unless Exodus makes a mistake. It's gonna be close for sure.
GG's to Ace Slayer, finishing 6th place with a time of 2 hours 10:53. All of our runners are starting to come in now.
Exodus keeping it safe, not doing the pixel shot, hook shot, or I guess, yeah, the pixel shot from the main room.
To be fair, Exodus has barely done any risky moves today. Have you noticed that?
This is very true, yeah.
GBT,
yeah, Exodus probably just trying to have
platforms in GBT, and just a lot of safe playing today from Exodus. Have you closed the bet? Yes, I have. I forgot to put out the winners. Thank you for reminding me.
Oh, someone did get Pamela. Of course someone bet Pamela. I don't remember who, but...
Oh, it was Kirby, the one who asked if I closed the bet.
Oh. Well, GG's on the bet winner.
To be fair, Skyward was in a position where he couldn't do Pamela even if he wanted to. So he had set it up and everything, and then he realized, I can't do it. I don't have bombs. I don't have Stone Mask. So he went and did Stone Tower Temple, and now it's pretty much going to be a last resort.
If he was dedicated to Pamela, he could have gone back to Clocktown and purchased a powder keg. That probably would not have been a good decision, but...
I'd have to wait 2 minutes. But in a race, are many people willing to wait 2 minutes?
No. I mean,
something that might not be anything.
It probably would be faster to just purchase a keg at that point. If you're that committed, you're gonna wait 2 minutes. It's probably just faster to purchase the keg.
True.
But yeah, I mean, it makes sense that Skyward would have skipped it in the moment. Just unfortunate that Skyward didn't get any of the bomb bags there. I think the main bomb... What was the bomb bag they could have gotten, but didn't? Because one of them was Keaton Mask from Zorcape Grotto.
Zorcape Grotto, I think it was.
And then there was a second one somewhere, I thought.
Shrine.
Shrine. Right. But that one kind of makes sense that you end up skipping. You'd rather do Stone Tower Temple than Shrine. So... But yeah, missing out on the bomb bag is very costly there. I mean, and some of our other runners had, like, all 3 of our other runners had access to doing Pamela before Stone Tower Temple, and just none of them took up the decision.
Yeah, it's a real shame that Skyward did GBT after Stone Tower Temple. If he had done GBT first, and then did Stone Tower Temple, he would have had the Blast Mask to do Pamela at that point.
Very true, yeah. Oh, kind of getting destroyed by Georg. This is exactly what Exodus needs to make up this time, though. Any time save for Exodus is any time save for Broat is exactly what they need to beat Exodus on the race stream. Now we're seeing FD strats by throwing the bomb, turning into FD, getting some either jump slashes or some wipes, getting a couple jump slashes. Goat dead for Exodus at 2:15:03, just to see how far back Broat is.
I'm ahead on Exodus's stream again. There we go. I'm caught up again. Exodus was long out the temple, but when you were talking, I was like, oh, I'm ahead.
Very strange. I don't know why it does that. It's weird that, like, you could get ahead.
Yeah. It's because I'm a wizard, you know?
Yeah, you got the magical tools that you see into the future.
Yep.
What the Lens of Truth really does, if you're careful.
See, now this is interesting. Listen to this. Exodus has to kill half an hour. Whereas by the time Broke gets out of here, he'll already be ready to go in to fight Majora.
That might be all the time. Yeah, I think that's like all the time save Broat needs right there. Based on my very poor timing methods, it seemed like Broat was about 50 seconds back. So yeah, honestly, waiting this entire, like, 1 in-game hour. Oh, well, okay, Broat's a bit.
I'm gonna refresh the streams real quick, just to fix this delay. There seems to be a massive delay issue.
Sounds good. Actually, it seems like both runners have to wait just about the same amount of time.
So it's gonna be a...
Actually, yeah, Broat has to wait more time. But they were able to make up a lot.
KT has picked up their fires.
Yay!
So KT is now in go mode.
It's, yeah, no, the real question is when Skyward's gonna go back for it. That's really what we're waiting on.
We could see seconds between Broat and Exodus at this point.
Oh. Okay, mine just jumped ahead 20 seconds, so... I assume I'm in the future, or back, caught up. I don't know which now. Alright, I mean... Broat is about 12 seconds behind Exodus. And I don't... something really... We're gonna need... Exodus is gonna have to get really unlucky for Broat to make up that time. Either in Phase 2 or with some of these masks. There's pretty much 0 time to be gained in Phase 1. It really just depends how fast you can get Majora onto the ground in Phase 2, and then how many cycles it takes you to kill Majora in Phase 3. That'll really determine if Broat is going to be able to make up the 12-second time difference. The fact that it's coming this close at all, though, is truly amazing to watch. Okay, that's what Broat needs. Gets hit by a mask on Exodus's end. As if Broat can have a clean Phase 2. I mean, it's still not enough, but... it's not the cleanest of Phase 2s. Still some amount of time back, and it looks like Exodus is probably just gonna take it on the restream. Does get kicked. Does get smacked. Jumps away.
Ooh.
Gets smacked again! But it looks... oh, jumps away again. Wait, Broat could have a clean quick kill! Oh, no!
No!
Oh, but Broat gets grabbed! Oh my god! Exodus takes it on the restream by, like, 10 seconds. Less than 10 seconds. Oh my goodness. Broat could have had it if he had a clean 1 cycle, but he did not get it in the end, so Exodus will keep the lead by 7 seconds coming into killing Phase 3 Majora. GG's to both Exodus and Broat, showing some incredible runs, and having it be so close in the end. Of course, never intentional, but just makes it that much better to watch from the restreamer's point of view. Oh man, that was awesome. That was great. Oh no! Skyward's doing foolish Kamaro mask! It's West Clocktown foolish Skyward, no! Guys doing foolish checks.
Both Broat and Exodus are going to be joining us for an interview.
Awesome.
So, here they come. GG's to both of you. What a race. Wow,
GG's.
9 seconds apart.
Truly a crazy finish from the restreamer point of view there.
I think Bro's having some technical issues.
Oh.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Yes. Hello.
I can't hear you all. 1 second.
Oh.
Da-na-na-na.
And in other news, Sky is now doing Pamela.
Oh, now I can hear you.
Hello, Exodus. GG's.
Hey, thanks.
How are you feeling after that run?
Well, yeah, I don't know. I obviously did Pamela really late, but yeah, it went okay, except for the whatever was on Honey and Darling, the keg. I got that really late as well.
Mm-hmm.
So those two things were the things that lost me most of the time, I think.
Yeah, pretty much. A lot of... I mean, the top times really probably just came from doing Pamela on the way to Stone Tower Temple, like before Stone Tower Temple, and of course just getting fire arrows from go mode then and not having to do a lot of other stuff. The other three runners on Restream did get the powder keg before you, so you were behind for a good while, but then both you and Broat ended up coming back to do Pamela sooner than the other two runners on Restream. Skyward just getting it now, and Katie currently in Snowhead Temple. So
Yeah, I assume people did Pamela because of the Snowhead Temple Foolish. That's probably why a lot of people did it. So
yeah, we were thinking that might be why some people stayed away from it, maybe misreading, misthinking that Song of Storms might be foolish because of the Snowhead Foolish hint.
Yeah, that's definitely what it usually is, but this time it actually was the storms to get the fire arrows. But yeah, I think that's probably why a lot of people did Pamela early, or maybe they just do Pamela because they want to do it to be safe. But
it was crazy to watch in the moment because Skyward did set up Pamela before doing Stone Tower Temple, but then didn't have bombs or a powder keg at the time. Like, they just didn't have a powder keg on them and didn't want to go back to buy one, and they hadn't gotten any explosives at that point. So they just barely missed out on getting fire arrows before completing either Stone Tower Temple or Great Bay Temple.
Oh no.
And I'm sure that's exactly how they're feeling right now after getting them. But all in all, another S5 seed where you kind of figure out you kind of get everything in the seed except for your last item, like rather early, and then it's another hour before you actually get to finish.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't have that much left. I was able to skip Shrine just because I knew, like, I could tell by who was finishing that it can't be Shrine, because a lot of people would be done if it was Shrine, so I knew it wouldn't be there, because like people like I don't know weren't done, and he would have gone Shrine before Pamela, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I did like everything else pretty much, except for like Swamp Archery, and maybe like 1 or 2 other checks, but yeah.
There was all the Mountain Village shenanigans. I don't think you ever
that's
dipped
right.
into that. Yeah.
Yeah.
GG's Broat.
Yo, GG.
Welcome.
Finally, I can talk. My mic doesn't work.
I see.
So yeah, GG's at the end. It's possible to get the first place, I guess, in this race if you just go to Pamela on the way to Stone Tower Temple. But yeah, sometimes you try to be fast and shit happens.
Yeah, of course. I mean, if fire arrows are on the path of progression in either of the temples, then you just make the correct play by skipping Pamela and just solely focusing on progression. It just really depends where fire arrows happen to fall in this seed.
Yeah,
It was.
I didn't have that much left, I guess. I mean, well was completely open at the end, but I didn't want to go there after the first finish, and I was like, okay, nope, nobody gets the mask for the well for like first 2 hours, I guess. So no one is going there. And I had like Swamp Archery left, Pamela left, Cohort left, and I was like, okay, one of these checks has to be it. Yeah.
And it did.
Yeah. Had a little bit of a laugh because we had some of your viewers in the chat, and they were saying that Broke doesn't think at all. He just does. And our quote was, "All what was it? All bread, all can."
Yeah, bro does all bread, all can.
Yeah, nothing else. So, but you had a lot of support in the chat today. So, yeah. So, yeah, at least you guys got through the seed, right? I was saying, if Fires wasn't on Pamela, I would have immediately DNF'd at that point. I'd have been like, I'm done. I can't do this anymore.
Yeah, those casinos can definitely be very taxing sometimes.
Yeah. We had one runner just now, Skyward. He was doing Camaro Mask, like as in West Clocktown Foolish. That's when you know your brain starts to get fried at that point.
Yeah.
When you start just checking everything and you're like, I don't know anymore.
Start doing the foolish checks.
What if the game is wrong?
I was really, really happy about that West Clocktown Foolish, because early Clocktown Foolish is really good. So you know the early progression isn't in Clocktown that much, so rush your field and stuff.
And not only that, not only like the early stuff with West Clocktown, but you also get to dodge out on like having to do all the fun money grinding when you get the second and eventual third wallet in the seed. Oh, yeah. It's just nice to not have to think about like at all.
Yeah.
Did anyone find the last wallet?
Yeah, a couple people found Giant's wallet. I don't remember where it was, but
it was
Stone Tower Temple.
Stone Tower Temple map chest.
Okay, I found that was my first wallet. Where was the other one?
Oh. Milk Road
God.
Race.
Oh yeah.
Horse race.
Yeah, that could be. This is a check I almost every seed dodged that.
Milk Road Way of the Hero? Okay, I'll do the horse race. If it's not, I'm not doing the horse race. I will last locate it. I'm not too bad with horse race. Oh, Skyward, it's just small comments. Skyward just tried to go into Got's door but forgot to pick up the boss key.
Oh,
and then immediately fell off the platform. Oof.
Katie just now beating Phase 2 of Majora, just one more to go, and then they might be joining us as well.
That reminds me, Fox mentioning multi-location in the chat. Bro, was it you that handed in the Moons tier after doing the land title deed, and then realized that scrub location happened?
Yeah, it's a really unfortunate thing to occur. I know I always get scared about turning in the Moons tier after I find land title deed.
Yeah, I had like in my mind that I can talk to that scrub and he flies away, but not in that case.
Only... He does if it's not the swamp scrub.
Oh no.
Like if you turn in the Moons tier and then like come back later, I think if you talk to him, he'll leave. But if you turn in also the land title deed, then he'll just sit there. Like the new scrub who you gave the land title deed to will just sit there.
I bought like 4 beans or 5. Just try it. So
just out of pure spite.
So thanks for the restream. I have to go now. Yeah, see you in the next race. Thanks for restreaming.
You're very welcome.
Have a good one. Bye bye.
Have a good one, bro. GG's again.
Thanks.
And GG's to Katie, who has finished.
And will be joining us for an interview momentarily.
Oh, there goes Exodus as well. GG's if you are listening, Exodus, at all. Probably not, but if you watch it back, GG's.
This has definitely been a fun race.
Oh, yeah. A lot of really interesting opening routing decisions from a lot of our runners, especially Broat, doing west and south like before doing Termina and Clocktown. Really interesting stuff to see. Katie going immediately to night 1 on the first cycle. Some really interesting opening decisions by our runners.
Absolutely.
Always what you want to see on the restream. You never want to see everyone just doing the same thing, but I think we were talking about before even the restream, I feel like the openers within S5 have really evolved a lot past just do observatory opener every time.
Just so people are aware, we can't actually change our audio over to Skyward, so we are kind of stuck in a quiet loop at the moment, as they do not have clean audio. So we're just gonna chill in right now. They are going to be fighting Majora momentarily, and I'll see if they want to join for an interview, because it seems like Katie will be joining us. They are just probably taking their time, taking a quick break afterwards. Who doesn't like a nice chill stream? Yeah, you get to listen to our beautiful voices as if you haven't already been listening to them for the last 2 hours and 33 minutes.
And maybe someone's jumping in right now, 2 hours, 30 minutes in. If that is you, welcome. We'll be on for probably another 10 minutes.
I'm not singing, but I can hum a tune. Do you sing? I can. I just don't feel comfortable doing it to probably hundreds of people, and to the many people that'll probably watch it afterwards too. I have sung on my own streams. Understandable. Have a good day. Nod. Thank you. Gratoffy finishing in 15th place with a time of 2 hours 34:11. And Trev finishing in 14th place with a time of 2 hours 31:20.
GG's.
G's. Do 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 do.
Just having Skyward finish up Majora now, just now entering the fight. Let's see. Only really going to be about 7 minutes behind Katie.
Yeah.
I don't know how many points they have right now, but I don't know. I kind of doubt it'll be one of their top 4 scorers, since the first place time was, I think, like 40 minutes ago at this point. I don't really know what kind of score that nets you, but... Oh yeah, there are the standings. So true. I think I have them... Yeah, I had them open in a different tab already. Let's see. Where is Skyward currently in the standings?
The qualifier standings are... Your top 4 scores are taken, but your first score isn't included.
Oh wait, maybe Skyward hasn't played yet?
Yeah, Skyward's done a few qualifiers.
I'm having trouble finding them on the... Oh, there they are. They're in 39th right now. Okay, so this is actually their 3rd qualifier. So never mind. I'm sorry. They will be getting points.
In the earlier qualifiers, Skyward was quite high up. They've done quite well.
Yeah, they scored a 976 and an 843, so definitely not too bad.
Not too bad at all. And Skyward finishing with a time of 2 hours 35:57. Although
GG's.
It's behind for me, but the chat's on time.
And there it goes. on the restream. Yeah, not too bad for many of our runners on restream. Didn't hit the 3-hour mark, so that's good.
Okay, and I'll just double check on Skyward. I can't spell. KT isn't actually in the Discord, so that's why it's taken them a little while to make it to the call.
I see.
Which I can now move over to the interview screen.
All right, there's Katie in the waiting room.
Yep, here we go. GG's Katie, welcome in.
Thank
GG's.
you.
What do you think about that seed?
Kicking myself over not doing Pamela earlier.
I think everyone felt that on the restream, to be honest.
Yeah.
What is it? After I did Pohut, I was thinking about it, but then I think I got tripped up over the Snowhead Temple Foolish, so I forgot that fire arrows could be behind storms. So
yeah, we were mentioning that a couple times throughout stream, thinking about if anyone would think like that. So
yeah.
It makes enough sense, though, in this seed to think about that. I mean, especially when you get a seed like this where, like I was talking about before, you know, you get, like, all your items except for one, like, 75 minutes into the run, and then it's, like, another hour before you get your final item. Your brain just starts to, like, go insane. Or at least mine does.
And it comes down to, do I check certain checks that are time-related, or do I go for density, and just go all over the place.
Yeah, do you do more efficient routing where like you get stuff in when you're already there, or do you do like your progression first? It's always a coin toss, really.
Yep.
Yeah.
So just a quick pointer. I'm gonna drag Skyward in now as well.
Sounds good.
GG Skyward, welcome in.
GG's.
GG's.
Oh.
Hello.
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 Well, bad luck, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
it's so unfortunate, especially because you set up for it too, but just didn't have the bombs.
Yeah, and I didn't know when she was leaving, so I was like, yeah, it's Pamela, you know. I'm not doing that much effort for that. But yeah, I mean, I just forgot I don't have bomb and stone. I would have just climbed stone tower and wait for her to leave, and it was good. Oh well.
Oops.
Well,
at least it wasn't Shrine today.
Yeah, it wasn't right. I mean, it wasn't the whole seed, I guess, because I've done everything before returning to Pamela, so I guess there wasn't much left because it wasn't behind bomb bags, so all I had left were checks behind explosives, and wasn't behind explosives because of Beaver Race. Hint.
There was a lot of really bad stuff behind like Mountain Village, the Mountain Village shenanigans.
Yeah.
Like there was like the Cafe Mask there was the Gibdo Mask in Hot Spring Water Well, or in Hot Spring Water Grotto.
I mean, I knew it wasn't Cafe's Mask, because otherwise, like, who's gonna check that first and finish in 2 hours and then check Midnight Meeting? No way.
Wait, Did anyone find the lens?
Yeah,
I did.
Yeah.
It was day 3 South Clocktown chest.
I totally forgot that was gilded.
Yeah, we had Moonsteer, so it was easy to just return to it.
Unfortunately for Broat, he did land Title Deed, and then he did Moonsteer, and then he didn't clock it straight away. That Scrubly relocation happened, so he couldn't get to the gilded chest.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he bought a couple beans and walked away.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was it was funny. Skyward, you were one of the first people. I think you were the first person to get to Akana Canyon, and we were betting: is he going to go shrine first? Is he going to learn the lesson of the other runners? Is he going to go shrine first?
Yeah.
And then you went straight to shrine, and I was like, good to know.
That's Katie. Well, like, Skyward didn't do shrine. Skyward got the grotto and then left, but Katie did do shrine.
Oh, it was Katie. Sorry, honestly, my brain's
I
fried.
went for regular stone tower, and there were like a whole ton of big chests, just nothing in. I mean, I guess there was fierce deity. Hooray! But yeah.
Oh yeah, you got the fierce deity after Twin Mold, didn't you?
Yeah.
I think everyone did this seed. I don't think anyone did normal stone tower first.
Yeah.
There's just no point.
Yeah, that would be pretty surprising. But... oh well. I mean, it's doing like something like more than 700 points. I guess I can only do one more seed for those qualifiers, and it's tomorrow. So
that was what, your third?
It was my third, yeah. And
so you can do.
And there's still one I can set up.
Sorry. You can do up to 7 qualifiers if you're unaware.
Yeah, I know, but it's just my schedule doesn't allow me to do more than the one tomorrow. After that, I can do more, I think. I mean,
Fair enough.
I'll recheck because you never know. But yeah, tomorrow I'd better do well because it's just my last one. I mean, I guess even if I do like as much point as this one, I can hardly do worse than this seed. So, you know,
that's true.
Even if I do 740, I think it could work. But we'll see.
I still really wish I could check the qualifying results from last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really unfortunate that like it overrides with the current standings. It's not like you can't like look at past tournament stuff.
Someone's probably got a document somewhere. I know at least one runner keeps a spreadsheet of previous tournaments. I can't remember who it is. Dodo maybe, or Bro, I'm not sure, but I think someone keeps a log of it.
Yeah, that would be interesting to see. I'm just curious, like how many points I had last year, and like how much top 32 was.
Yeah. Also, Neuro finishing in 20th with a time of 2:43.03, and then I don't know finishing 21st with a time of 2:43.20. Quite a snipe there. GG's to both. Oh, only a few more qualifiers left, though.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I'll be off. I have to leave right now, but thanks for the interview. And
no worries. Thank you for coming.
Nonetheless, I mean, still had fun. So, yeah, thanks for the restream and all.
You're very welcome.
Bye.
Thank you for joining.
Bye. Have a good one.
Whew. That was quite the race. Do either of you have any last comments before we wrap up?
Was this the first Pamela seed for this season? And I believe there were no Pamela seeds last season, right? Is that correct?
I think there's been one. I think. It wasn't one of my qualifiers.
I don't know.
There's a few qualifiers I'm unaware of because I live in Europe, so there's been like 4 restreams, 5, and none of them are sabers either. But there's been a couple of restreams. I think baseball did one as well. I'm not sure if there has been any other Pamelas, but none of them have been on mine, as far as I know.
I can't believe you're not dedicated enough to stay up until 3 a.m.
Yeah, that's true. And I ain't gonna wake up at 3 a.m. to do a restream either, so... Not happening. No, thank you. But it's always nice to see these rarities. Like, we had Fisherman's the other day. Fisherman's game required.
Oh, wow.
It's nice. Yeah, it was Qual 12. I had Fisherman's required for Peg. So that was fun. But yeah, this one's definitely been an interesting seed. For sure.
Yeah, it was an awesome one to watch.
Absolutely. And commentate over. I love commentating over the interesting ones, because then at least then you can think ahead. Whereas it being in the runner's position, you're kind of like, your tunnel vision. You don't have the kind of perspective like we do. So...
You don't have to worry about your gameplay.
Exactly. Because it's not my game to play. This is why I roll seeds that are absolutely atrocious, because I know I'm not going to play them.
You paying Seedbot behind the scenes?
Yeah, I paid them in bacon.
How much bacon? How much we talking?
A hell of a lot of bacon. Honestly. Yeah. And sometimes they get really fussy, you know? Sometimes it's too burnt, sometimes it's not cooked enough, and it's just like... Well, I don't know what you want from me. So... Good old Seedbot. But yeah. If you guys don't have any last comments, what we're going to do is go right over to ZeldaSpeedRuns 1, where they're doing the Wolf Dash any % Twilight Princess tournament currently. Okay. And our next qualifier, which is Qualifier 14, because I can count, and this is 13, is tomorrow at 9 AM Eastern Time. And I will be on comms with Pilby on that one, so it'll be a nice one. I hope that you guys enjoyed the stream today. A lot of comments saying that was a really, really entertaining one today, so I'm glad. And to any of the runners who raced today, I hope that you guys get the chance to watch it back, because it was quite funny. Especially me and Tony being synchronized but making random noises. That was... that's forever a moment. I might watch it back just to clip it. So, there was a moment where someone was doing something and we were just like, ooh, 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 completely in sync, waiting for them to open the chest. It was amazing, honestly. I'm gonna go back and clip it.
I think it was Bro doing the last chest in PFI.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the god chest, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, ooh. It was great. But yeah, we'll be back on Zelda Speedruns tomorrow for the Majora's Mask Randomizer Qualifier. I've already lost count, 14. Nailed it. But that is it from us for today. We're going to head over to Zelda Speedruns main, where they're doing the Wolf Dash any % tournament for Twilight Princess. Yeah, thank you for everyone joining in. We had our... my co-commentator today was Tony Big Blind. And
hello.
And our two lovely trackers, Saberstorm and Shallow North Roosevelt. Thank you both for joining me as well. And I'm Shannon Bird. I was one of your commentators, and I was your restreamer for today. And, of course, our 4 lovely racers. Without them, there wouldn't have been such an entertaining restream today. KT Bean, Scoured, Brotinda Dozy, and Exodus. Thank you guys, for joining.
Thank you for having us.
You're very welcome. You are very welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed as much as you could. But yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow for some more Majora's Mask Randomizer. See you later.
Bye-bye.